Hello, everybody. Good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening, depending on what time it is for you where you are. Happy Saturday. Welcome to the weekend. We've got another arguably cozy weekend stream lined up of Hazel and Hardcore Classic, unless something happens. Kira's here. I'm here. I'm awake. That's supposed to be a pose. It's terrible. I'm level 11, which is like maybe a level higher than I was yesterday, and it's because I have no self-control. I had some notions about, I'm just gonna go buy a recipe. I just wanted to go get the Long John Mud Snapper recipe, and then I was like, there's quests here, I'm just gonna pick them up. And then I was like, I said I wouldn't die off stream. These seem pretty safe. I've over-leveled these quests, right? Etc, etc, etc. How are you guys this morning? Cozy, scary, stressful permadeath stream. Exactly, right? I do not yet have my blueberry like all these brave. Oh, you're level 10 with a blueberry. You are brave. All these brave other warlocks. I am gonna try and get it today, but I am in no hurry because that pumpkin patch where you do the quest frightens me, and I would like to over-level it some. I'm running into Ironforge. The one with the dwarfies in it. I'm running into Ironforge because I would like to... Well, first of all, is this the auction house? I want to buy a wand. I realized that I was misunderstanding wands, and I just got to get one on the auction house from like an enchanter. There will be another one I can learn at level 13, but for right now I have... Basically, I'm using a dagger and a fish, and as iconic as that is, as iconic as my offhand 10-pound mud snapper is, it's not actually doing me any good. I wonder if I can like stick it in a bank for safekeeping. So I want usable, and it's going to show me, daggers and stuff. What I'm specifically looking for is the enchanting wand. I could probably just search for it. It's like a lesser magic wand. Shadow wands also. Here, let's take a look at this. I have 9 silver. I wish there was an affordability check mark where it won't show me stuff I can't afford because I'm broke. Fluffy Gremlin, thank you for the brand new sub. Very much appreciated. Also, Petrichor had a 2-month resub. Mernin, good Mernin. Arcadia Online had a 5-month resub. Hazel and Hardcore, this is awesome. I had to say hi. Thank you very much. Costs 9 silver. Perfect. I do need to find out. So that's a level 9 wand, which I think 10.4 DPS. That's a bid, though. The buyout is 948. I don't think I can afford the buyout on any of these right now. There's a Fire Wand, 8.7 DPS. Those I can afford. The Lesser Magic Wands do 11.3 DPS though, so those are all better. They should be pretty cheap. However, there's cheap and then there's how broke I am. That's kind of what I'm after, is the Lesser Magic Wand. You can actually use them starting at level 5. I could bid on that one for 8, but it's not going to end for a while. I think our takeaway here is that I'm pretty broke. If I was gonna sell, I could sell this stuff for like 50 copper per. What about linen cloth? Do people buy that? Yeah, 19 copper per. That's not too bad. Let's post that up and hope for the best. 19. Yeah, no, that's okay. And anything else? No. These, I think, are basically not worth it. They're selling at 4 copper per, which is exactly the price of the file that I bought to craft it, so no good there. I guess I'm out of luck. I think what I want to do is just kind of farm gold and experience for a little bit. There's a quest that I was thinking about tackling that's finishing the Frostmane Hold thing, basically, that we started recently. So heading out into that Frostmane Hold over there. But it is a level 9 quest. I'm level 11, but I could stand to have another one. I had another idea that was, what if I just, like, go into the Wendigo cave? Because those are going to be, like, level 7. And they respawn pretty fast. What are the odds that I'm going to get myself as a level 11 with, like, consumes, and I'll make myself, like, some hellstones? Oh, my soul shards don't disappear when I log out. I thought my soul shards would disappear when I logged out. That's pretty handy. I can make a hellstone. Like, if I have health pots, I have hellstones, I pay attention. How much danger could I really get into in there? And I might be able to farm some decent gold and experience. Because otherwise, it's safer to farm mobs in the overworld. But they're harder to find. I'm not the only person that has that idea. Oh, check your mail. Oh, true, true, true. Murlocs got me this morning. My hardcore journey is over. It's your problem you haven't enchanted the fish yet. I think there's a mailbox. Yeah, there is a mailbox at Keranos. I'll have to stop there. The red on my map is the heat map feature of Deathlog. It shows where the dangerous spots are. It shows where other players have died in this zone. Yeah, I should record any playing I do off stream just in case I die. But like, I currently have that teenager mindset of I'm invincible. I'll never die. Oh, I sold that linen cloth. Nice. I'll get another couple silver from that whenever it comes through. Post in /2 and ask for a wand. I could do. I don't know. I don't know. I was thinking of playing a gnome too. I regret nothing. It's the best. There's other options, but I'm pretty pleased with what I've done here. Zigmat has been with me for longer than I thought he would be because I didn't anticipate how afraid of my blueberry quest I was going to be, but it looks scary out there. Thought I was golden this morning until I accidentally aggroed a mob 3 levels above me. Oh, there goes a level 17. Seeing people die on Deathlog should put fear into me. It should give me some caution. You know, if it can happen to them, everyone thinks it won't happen to them until it does. Whereas, you know, all kinds of people die. So level 7s will still give me some experience. There's a bunch up. Let's just kind of warm up on some of these things, eh? Nice and safe. We have our demon skin buff. We have troll blood running. If I can find, let me see. I think I'm out of silverleaf. Yeah, if I can find a couple silverleaf. I'm stocked up on empty files, so if I get a few herbs, I can make myself another armor potion. I don't know. I don't know what to call them anymore. It's like a flask, but it's not called a flask. And then Dragonflight's confused me. Oh, there goes level 12. Didn't party up for... Oh, felt invincible level 7. Didn't party up for rough area. How rich am I now? In Classic? Currently pretty broke. I have 8 silver. And it's not nothing, but it's not great. In retail, I'm somewhere in the 5.8 million gold range is approximately where I'm at. I see you haven't chased the blueberry quest. I remember that killing me more than once. If I got help, it would be fine. But I'm kind of sort of like half doing this as a solo self-found run. I'm not strictly doing solo self-found, but I'm also not going out of my way to seek or accept help. And if I want to solo that quest, then it's going to be a bit of a project. So I'm happy to just kind of find some nice medium, like level 7, 8-ish mobs and do some careful-ish farming. We can get some experience. Let's see here. We can get some gold. We can vendor all the stuff. I have enough bag space that I can pick up a fair amount of vendor mats. I'd like a wand. I was kind of hoping to be able to get a cheap wand for doing this, but... Oh yeah, I didn't check my mail. There goes another warrior. Another Defiance pillager. Retail above numbers I can't comprehend range. Number of silver and classics, quite fun. Found a quest today that rewarded 10 silver. That's more than my net worth. Holy moly. It's okay. And now that I posted something in the auction house, so that'll make me a little bit... I think I just need to keep selling, like, my cloth. I could sell herbs, but I've been using them to level alchemy, which I think is going to pay off if I stick with it. Is that silver leaf? There is some silver leaf over here. I do need that. Notice, no warlocks have died recently. That's true. I think if you can... And I mean, nobody's ever invincible. I have seen some high-level warlocks die. But if you can safely make it to and then through your blueberry quest, you are in pretty reasonably decent shape. You're doing pretty well at that point. Look at the dwarf hunter go with his wolf. Tiny part of me wishes I'd played a hunter. And there's a tiny voice in the back of my head that's like, well, if your warlock dies, you should start over on a hunter. And then the rest of me is like, no, you promised. At least I wouldn't do it on stream. If we die in this warlock, that's the end. That is, oh, a corpse. A corpse. That is the end of our classic hardcore streams anyways. It's more fun that way. Highest level you've seen on Deathlog. 17s. There was one pretty recently, actually. Although I figured out, so let's see who the highest level player on the server is currently. Isn't it? Can I do it like... So currently there's a level 41. It's Chump John. He's been in the lead on this server, at least as far as I can see, for a long time. Oh, there's somebody in the stockade. That's brave. There's some 28s. There's a 28 and a 29, and then Chump John at level 41 is by far the farthest ahead player right now. Holy. I'm level 11. I might make it to 12 or 13 today if I'm lucky. But players lower level than me die all the time, so I am not going to. Aw, thanks. Swift Thistle Potion. Wasn't surprising. Maybe you can get some use out of it. Thanks. Oh. Yeah, okay. Thanks for the potions. Fashion cloth into these items. I don't think I sent you that much cloth, but maybe I did. I'm gonna pretend I did. Thanks, Jets. Okay. Alright. So, he's got tailoring. So he's made me some boots and some pants and a vest. So, my fashion is now updated. I am no longer wearing my robe. The vest is kind of cute. LDY50, thank you for the brand new sub. Appreciate it. Hazel's still alive. Got Sundancer. Congrats, honey bun. Saw level 23 in the deathlog last night. Oh. Okay, I need to vendor the rest of these things that I don't currently have. Or that I'm not using anymore. We don't need to hang on to them. Is there a fire right here? If I could cook some stuff, I can get more copper for selling cooked meat than I can for, you know what I am. I am that desperate. I'm gonna cook the meat before I sell it. I have, I also have some buff food I can run. And I picked up some silver leaf, so I think I can make, yeah, I can definitely make myself another minor defense file as well. And we'll throw that on. They last an hour. It's pretty good. And then let's get another Troll's Blood ready to go. Don't mind me. We char the wolf meat. If I spiced the wolf meat, it would become buff food, but you have to buy spices for that, and I can't be bothered. And then we're going to roast the boar meat. I'm not going to worry too much about the beer-basted boar ribs unless I run out. I'm kind of saving those for a special occasion. If and when I get into Westfall and I start doing coyote meat, I've got a recipe that I can cook them into 4 spirit food. But I am in no hurry to get into Westfall. I see way too many people die there. I have no intentions of going there anytime soon. You know, that's a later me problem. Do I want to spend a silver for 2 more of them? No, I don't. I'll just carry them around for now. Yeah, Flabby's playing. I think he's level 9 in a gnome rogue currently. He's around somewhere. Alright. I want to kind of... Those are like level 9, 10-ish things. I'm not ready to go in there. I'm going to kind of head back to the village and maybe pick off some mobs along the way. Carefully. And maybe just like go take a little look over there at the Frostbane Hold. Because it would be nice to finish that quest. I mean, I'm not going to be able to wear the armor piece I get, but it's just nice to have goals, but it's not worth it to die for them, so we'll try and be careful. If she dies, will I transfer her? I think I'll probably just leave her as a ghost. I would probably just leave it be. I don't think I would continue playing after the death. I think her story will have an end. It's just a question of when and to what. You can see the wetlands run in real time. I saw Wowhead had posted the gif of that. That was pretty funny. Alchemy herbing was a great idea. Wasn't thinking about professions. Helping me get to 60 till you said. Saved my life a few times. Oh, nice. What level are you up to now? How far have you gotten? I want... There we go. Level 7. I don't want to carry around a ton of soul shards, but I would like to have a few handy. I might have started channeling a little bit too soon. We'll see. Oh, no, we got one. There we go. Just to make sure I can always have a Hellstone locked and loaded. That'll give me back 110 life. And then the health pot is worth 70 to 90 as well. My whole health pool is only 253, which is better than it was. Hunters taming pets. When do you get drain life? I want to say 14. Here, let me see. Drain life, yeah, 14. It's going to cost me 9 silver to train, and I need 3 more levels before I can get it. I'm looking forward to it. At level 12, I can get Health Funnel and a new rank of Shadow Bolt. They're going to cost 6 silver each, so I really do need... I need the gold. I need to start a... I need to loot some stuff I can sell. Already able to make potions. Yeah, you can pick up professions pretty early. And I think I think alchemy herb is super worth it. It's like great for safety. You can make your own health pots. Plus, having like a defense pot and like a troll's blood, like that's kind of thing. I wouldn't really bother with it on retail, but when it's permadeath, every last little bit feels like it really helps. Discovered my threshold for lowering the difficulty in Baldur's Gate 3. Same fight for 12 hours straight. That is a high bar. That's a long time. That's a long time. I don't know if I've ever gone that hard. Maybe in my Dark Souls solo what do we call it? SL1 run. I used to get very, very fixated and very, very stuck on specific fights. I was like, well, I can do it. Other people have done it. I can do it, despite the fact that it's like really difficult. If you die, you need to start over. You start over or you give up. If your character dies, that character is done. You can transfer them to a different realm if you want, but that character is finished on the hardcore realm with permadeath. So, oh yeah. So I have yet to die. Thus my living, breathing level 11. This gear's pretty nice. I get extra stamina spear from it. I think that gear that Jan's made really helps. Ooh, 2 intellect. Really helps with my health pool. I've been putting talent points into demonology for stamina and then also buffing my health stone. Can probably buff my health stone one more time. Pretty decent. Need to switch to alchemy. Other professions are good too. And also don't underestimate, not that anybody was about to, don't underestimate the power of cooking. Cooking seems pretty decent. So there are bears in there. I'm just looking for stuff I can kill for experience. Cooking can give you buff food as well, and it can give you buff food with stuff that you can just like farm easily while you're leveling. The struggle with that is that in order to train cooking and train recipes and to train like the higher levels of it, all of that takes silver, which you're kind of at it's at a bit of a premium. It's not the easiest thing to come by. You can do it. First aid's super important. I'm probably gonna regret this, but I've been kind of slacking on first aid. I haven't picked it up yet. Server's quiet compared to when it wasn't official. No one's interacting or talking in game. Oh, they might be. I see people around. Maybe they're all really focused. If I had a hardcore hunter, what race would you choose? I would have to remember which races are available to Hunter in Classic. I think Elf. I think Night Elf, probably. There's Night Elf and Dwarf for Alliance, right? And then Horde could do Troll or Orc, I want to say. Because I know later on everybody could be Hunters. Are add-ons allowed in Hardcore? Any add-ons that you can use in Classic, you can use in Hardcore. And then there's fun stuff like Deathlog that is kind of Hardcore specific. Twigbot 4K, thank you for the 13-month resub. Happy Saturday, Hazel. Hardcore WoW play going well so far. Going solidly for you this last week. Good luck with leveling. Thank you. Yeah, it's been really fun. I'm super into it. I'm very invested. I'm having a hard time not playing off stream as well because I'm just, I keep thinking of things I could do. Yeah, okay, we can just vendor that one. That's fine. So, yeah, now we're up to 10 silver. Now, if I was at the auction house, I could afford that wand. I don't know if I'm going to go all the way back for it, though. So I need some stuff from over here, but I'm going to be real careful because there's like casters and stuff and it's kind of dangerous. This is a heat map red spot, so people die over here. How is Miss Kira? Miss Kira, how are you? She's sleeping on my lap. She's a sleepy kitty. I think she's good. Tauren too? You can do Tauren in Classic? Okay. I think probably either Troll or Night Elf, depending on if my friends were playing Alliance or Horde. Although maybe there's an argument to be made for a female dwarf Classic Hunter, because I feel like I've done the Night Elf thing. I have not got my Voidlord yet, no. I have the quest for it. I am afraid, so I am over-leveling in advance of doing that quest. You can pick up the quest at 10. I'm probably going to try to get to maybe even 14, because at 14 I can learn Drain Life. And some other stuff. Plus, I'll be more good. More level, stronger, better. Number go up. Safer. Safer for Blueberry Quest. We'll see. So, Frostmane Hold. Oh, is it in the cave? I don't know about that. Oh, look at them all. Number 8. Level 8, level 9. That's way too many of them. That's so many. I wonder if I can just pick somebody off at the edge. We skip those mobs? Oh. Well, now I want to do them. Fitz here back in a bit. Well, a lot of Loxies and the succubus instead. As bad as hardcore is, there will still be guilds that somehow clear next. Hardcore classic, yeah. I wonder if the cave is even safer than that, because that is a lot. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plus anybody that's hiding in the buildings. And there are casters there too. That's no good. This guy I can probably pick off. I haven't been using all of my dots unless I'm like fighting multiple enemies at once. Okay, that's a long buff. That is long. Oh, I got a warrior's girdle. I can vendor that probably. 39, 23 copper for the girdle. I think this is a trap. I'm gonna maybe go north a little bit and see if I can pick off anything safely. I don't think I need to go in there just yet. Pull one, see how many pull, run away. How high level is that person? They're level 11 as well. It's a paladin. I mean, you can always come back is the thing. There's really no good reason to take unnecessary risks. Stuff like this is slower, but safer for sure. It's not that I couldn't die to the snow leopard, but it's dramatically less likely. Yeah, the add-on is called Deathlog. It's very fun. I definitely recommend it. Oh, level 16. Completed the insane title. Now doing archaeology and Pandaria fishing for the pristine artifacts. Maybe the title suits me. Perhaps. I never finished that. I looked at it and I went, maybe after I do the WoD ones. I do hope they revive archaeology though. I don't think there's anything wrong with the core mechanics of it. I think they just need to get the reward structure right for it. Make it optional enough that people that don't like it don't have to. Make it just like a good mix of rewards where some things are easy and some things are medium and some things are stupid. My issue with archaeology in whatchamacallit? Get my second Troll's Blood potion up. In BFA, which was I think the last time that we had archaeology, is that all of the rewards could be had very easily. They were all super common. It took level 25. The wetlands, man. I don't know if you could pay me to get out there. A level 25 down in the wetlands. Ugh. Killed by wetlands crocolisk. Those crocs are deadly. But yeah, all the BFA archaeology rewards were so easy to get that you were done very quickly, and there was no good reason to go back and do any more after that. So it was just over, you know. I think that if you add a couple of things that are like kind of cool but optional, but like rare, some people will complain that they have to do it and that it's no fun. But for the most part, that's going to attract the kind of people that want something that's rare. I did get the teal bug mount. Yeah, I got that one. I also, at one point in my life, not on a character I have anymore, but at one point in my life, I ground out the Vial of the Sands recipe. I never did get everything, though. I didn't get all the transmogs from it. I guess I'm going to have to eventually go back to Cataclysm Archaeology to get things like the Zinrock Sword, and there's like dwarven cloth robes of some description. It's a lot of bags. I had one drop. These two I purchased, and then that one my friend made. So only one drop for me. They're 5 silver each on a vendor, which is kind of worth, especially if you've been playing that long. And especially if you find that your bags are filling up on you. There are dungeons in hardcore. You can only do a given dungeon once in 24 hours. You can't just spam level in there. Level 8 leper nymphs. Okay. And I don't know if I'm gonna go do them at all. I think I'm gonna stick to outdoors. Stick to outside. So these leper gnomes, we're gonna have to be careful here. I'm kind of low on mana. They seem to respawn relatively quick. And they're not all like level 7. That one's level 10. What else? They've also diseased me to, well, reducing my strength. That's fine. I can probably cope with that. Let's drink some water. Move most of the dungeon XP to the bosses so people don't farm trash. Oh. Careful with life tap. How's the experience so far? It's fun. It's really fun. I'm pretty invested. I'm very curious as to how far I make it. I don't think there's any world where I make it to 60. So there's like a mystery number between 1 and 60. I mean, it could be 60, but there's a mystery number that is how many levels Hazel will get before she dies to something goofy. And the only way for me to find out how the story ends is just to keep going. It's, I mean, I know I'm doing things that are very boring, but it feels riveting. Hi, Hazel. Hi, Scarlet. How you doing? Still not life tapping. Sometimes. I did it sometimes off stream. I have the button. I'll use it when I want to. Like, oh. Thankresh. I'm curious as to when my I'm kind of curious as to what my Void Lord's name is going to be when I finally get there. Yeah, I don't think I need to go any deeper than this. I think I can just farm leper gnomes right here. These guys are dropping linen. They're also dropping direct copper, which is nice. Here we go.
I need to get closer.
Hope he's gonna be Kevin. Not a full minute after logging back in with Deathlog installed, someone has died in Westfall. Yeah, it doesn't take very long for it to populate. Somebody, yeah, Defias Pillagers. There's so many people go down to those. There we go. We'll do it out of combat. I'm not doing it in combat unless I'm fighting a single very safe mob. And I have no further concerns. Gyro mechanic gears. I thought I saw a cogwheel. I wonder if it's a chest around there or if there's something that I actually loot off the ground. I think these gnomes can technically drop both of those quest items for me. But I'm getting experience, I'm getting gold. I'm happy just to farm here. They're also dropping water, which is nice. I can just sit and drink if I need to. Wonder if it tracks every death, the ones of people who also have Deathlog? I don't know. It's a good question. My instinct is that it's every death, but I don't know why I think that. Surely not everybody's using Deathlog. What has been my most close to death experience? Couple of Murlocs in Elwyn Forest. I got kind of cocky. And this was off stream. Confession time. I got kind of cocky because the Crystal Lake Murlocs are not a very red part of the heat map. They're not really that deadly relative to other areas of the game. And I overleveled them by quite a bit. And I just needed a couple for some quest items. And I was like, so I got kind of cocky because I was like, well, people don't really die here. I'm, you know, quite a few levels up. This is going to be fine. And I pick a few off the edge and that's all fine. And then I'm like, well, maybe I'll get a few from the island. And then a couple respond on top of me. And I think I would have been fine because I had my health pot and I had my health stone and I was leashing them. And then some people also rolled up and helped. But I had like 3 of them on top of me when I didn't expect to. And that could have potentially been a bit dicey. They do kill people sometimes. Every now and then I see somebody go down to an Elwyn Forest stream runner. And I think that's exactly what happens is the Murlocs respawn on top of them. Please record. Watching some people play WoW Hardcore. One was on a rogue. Pulled a Goblin Dockmaster. 3 guards spawned behind him, panicked and ran. Guards ran him down, slew him outright. Oh no. Dueled someone to the death and died. Fun while it lasted though. Man, that has to get the adrenaline going. That's got to do it pretty good. I like this spot for farming. I'm just going to hang out here, I think. Even after I get all my quest items, which I'm not in, you know, I'm not doing that very quickly. I am getting decent experience from these guys and gold. I'm up to 11 silver. I'm up to 11 silver. Yeah, it's dangerous to go deep. Plus some stuff I can vendor as well. We can, and then we can just get vendor back at the Brunel village. So we're not even that far from being able to go clear out the bags. I think I'm not the only person that has the idea. Can I get you? No, you're resisting because you're running. Yeah, I'm herb alchemy. So I have, I can make health potions. I made myself this troll's blood file plus a lesser armor file as well. You know, I have 2 bags left of space, but I'm going to go back and find some stuff to vendor. Oh, hey. I think I'll be okay here. Don't resist. So Zigmat might die. Zigmat's allowed to die, though. He's not permadeath, just me. Okay. That's all fine. Anything there? Anything there? Let's go back and vendor some stuff and then head back in. Not the same as evade. That is true. You're right. I was mistaken. Silver leaf over here. I need those. Some herbs out here too. Yeah, I like this spot a lot. It's right by a vendor. It's right by a cooking fire. Not that I'm getting any... Well, not that I'm getting anything I can cook. There's enough mobs that I don't have to, like, run super far or fight for tags.
What can I do for you?
So those are quest items. I don't really need the bread or the food. Can definitely vendor that. 75 copper for that. Yeah, there we go. Alright, I'm up to 15 now. It would have been nice to have the wand. I guess I can always run back and get it if I really want to. If I want to. Long time no see. Hello, little Trendex. How you doing? Which talent point did you take? I put 1 into Demonic Embrace. I'm probably going to get the second Hellstone one and then go back into this. I'm kind of loath to put points into my Imp, even though he's a big part of my damage right now, because I know as soon as I get my Blueberry, I'm a Blueberry main. I am Blueberry Pie. I'm Blueberry Crumble. I'm... Zigmat's going to be on vacation. He will be retiring. I think it's just... Even with the extra 2 stam I'm getting from Blood Pact, I think it's just very much worth it to keep my Void Lord out. General chat saying to do a Hunter Nuzlocke. Pet dies, dead, gotta get a new one. Yeah, that's a great challenge for people that it sounds fun too. I think my hunter pet would die a lot. So we're cranking along. We're 60% of the way towards 12. Do I want to go back and train any of this stuff at 12? Health funnel might be kind of nice to have. Plus another rank of Shadow Bolt will help me do a lot more damage. It's going to help me a lot faster too, but what do you do? I'm probably not going to spend to get the next rank of Corruption at 14. Or Recklessness. That doesn't sound like me at all. Drain Life, though. That's one we're going to save up for. I've done some of the early quests in the human starting area, and then I've come back. Excited to see your blueberry's name when it happens. Fingers crossed for a pronounceable blueberry. I lucked out with Zigmat. Zigmat is a nice, easy, nice, easy, sayable imp name. You know, ends with a consonant. Doesn't have too many Q's in it. Yeah, I do want... I guess I'll hang out here long enough to get all of these. And then I'll probably go back and get myself a wand. And maybe find a new farming spot, we'll see. But I should be able to afford... I can afford one right now. Greater magic wands you can start using at level 13, I believe. Which is kind of tempting to wait for, but... I don't know how much people are going to want for them. I guess I can check that on the auction house. I'd like that blueberry to be called Muffin. For 1017, will you continue the lock adventures with the new Erdar alt? Ooh. It's a good idea. I don't know, though. I'm kind of overwhelmed in retail. I've been not starting any new alts recently just because I kind of feel like I got enough for now. Especially when all I really want to do is farm All I want to do is farm
I need more money.
transmog. Okay, we should be good here. I life tapped once, so you happy? Level just by picking flowers. You mean in retail? I have Urban in Classic, and I was kind of hoping that I could get some flower picking experience. And apparently, you don't get any experience for picking the node. You just get the flowers. It's still nice, but it's no experience from herb picking in Classic. I didn't know that until just recently when I tried it, though. I had my hopes up. It sounded like fun. Let's kind of swing around to the front. This is mildly dangerous. I think they spawn around here a little bit too. I don't know what the sense is of spending the silver for an upgraded Shadow Bolt right now when I can barely have the mana to use my current Shadow Bolt. I guess it'll be nice to have handy. Hope crushed. Pandaria could herb level because the double agent staying in the Wandering Isle. Yeah, I don't know when they added it. I wonder what my dagger skill's at. Oh, Hogger got another one. Rest in peace. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Drain Life. Level 16. The Thistle Bears, and then I saw somebody die. It was like a level 17, and they died to a Thistle Bear cub. I'm assuming that one of the Thistle Bear parents did a decent chunk of the damage to begin with, but those seem to really get people. I am on Skull Rock because when I was watching the realms when they first came up, that one filled up less fast. They're both pretty full, but I think that the other realm has more. I think that the other realm has quite a bit more, more activity. Maybe like streamers and stuff. I've seen many people die to the Undercity elevator boss. Okay. And so we have all the cogs. We need some more gears. Lock Medan at level 10. I don't think I'm going to any of the not starter zones for quite some time. I might try to make it all the way to 14. I think you totally can, especially when there's like level like 9, 10 stuff that you can farm over here. It's not that it's like perfectly safe. People die out here too, but I see a lot of people die when they first enter like Westfall or Loch Medan or Darkshore. It just seems like way more dangerous out there. So we've got a double pull. It should be fine. I'm going to dot both with Immolate. I'm going to throw an Agony on that one, and then I'm going to Shadow Bolt down the first one. If I need it, I have my health pot on... I'm going to actually health pot now, just to get it on cooldown and to use it, and then I have a health stone as well. Alright, we didn't need the health stone. Healthstone's not as consumable as Health Pot is. I can remake those, so maybe I should have gone with that one first, but... How would anyone dare to do dungeons in this mode? People do it. I mean, they over-level them, I think. I think they, like, well over-level them, and they go in with, like, a good group, but I don't know. I'm too chicken for it. I don't think so. The road through wetlands was glowing like the surface of the sun because of all the night elves trying to make the run. Someone in guild died in Ragefire Chasm. See in guild chat. Anyone want to join Ragefire Chasm? Yeah, the add-on that tells you when someone dies is called Deathlog. It's extremely fun. It's super worth it. Strongly recommend. Okay, I'm gonna finish this quest. Murlocs again, a level 18. Last word. Hey! Last words. Move me in Discord. Deathlog is realm specific, but there's only 2 realms, so... I think it's also faction specific. I don't think I'm seeing any... No, I'm not seeing any Horde characters, so I'm only seeing Skull Rock Alliance deaths. But there is no shortage of them. How do you get to the Deathlog settings? The interface is kind of wonky for it. If you open up settings, it's going to have a little minus button that looks like... It looks like it should be a plus, but it's not. So you go Options, Add-ons, Deathlog, and then you click on this one. And it does fly out like your options, but it doesn't change to like a... I guess Auctioneater does that too. It's weird. You expect it to look different than that. Be careful with the add-on. People will try to steal your name after you die. I mean, if I die, I don't need my name anymore. Also, does it for sure confirmed release your name after you die? Like without you having to do anything? Different names. Horde. So, died in Westfall. Last words were, oof. I love it when the last words paint like a picture of what it was that they were gonna do. You know, like people saying, "Oh, let's group up to do this robot." Die to the Thwackinator. Transfer my character to make another one with the same name. Finish the calendar races on gold. Congrats! That's awesome. That takes some serious input. Favorite of the last words that are just questy spam. How are we doing? 3 more gears. Omo dude, thank you for the 2-month resub. Very much appreciated. Best last words, sir. Watch this. Sometimes people will have last words that are like, wow, that was close. This Crocolisk almost ate me. Died to a wetlands Crocolisk. Favorite I saw as the last quote was just dot and fear. Easy. This grinding I'm doing is not actually the safest thing I could be doing. It's not bad. I just like that there's basically as many mobs as I can pull. And I like that they're not super dense. Even though it's like a camp, I'm not like in... It's not as big of a death spot as the caves would be. I think there might be some quests that have you go into caves that are just not worth it. Just not worth whatever it is that they're offering you. How many died by Murlocs? Fair few. Level 16 died to Gazooz in Skull Rock Cave. So is Skull Rock the one in not Westlands, in the Barrens that has the... What is it called? The dungeon that has like the snake people. I don't know why it's not coming to mind. There was a pet battle dungeon there. I did it a bajillion times. Skull Rock. Wailing Caverns, thank you. I've seen too many Westfalls lately. This might be a good Hellstone moment. Let's Hellstone. Hellstone and stab. That one still had a dot on him, that's good. We have pulled another one. I do have a health pot still available. And then he still has a dot on him, so. I'm gonna health pot too. Let's not mess around with it. That was actually a little bit dangerous. That was kind of sketchy. Get some mana back. You know what? I'm gonna eat a buff food. It's the one with the warlocks up top. Oh, small cave next to Orgrimmar. Yeah. I am playing hardcore. Yeah, I was thinking the one in the Barrens, but I think you guys are right. There is a skull though, like in the Wailing Caverns entrance. I know it's a skull because the pet battle dungeon vendor in retail is like inside one of the eye sockets. 40 mana for 26 to 32 damage. I guess it depends on how much time you have. I was trying to math out my mana efficiency. Oh, level 12 Warlock. They got Sarthang. Wailing Cavern's entrance is a skull, and there's NPCs inside one eye hole. Yeah. You can pick up a lot of working patterns in there. This is a mildly spicy place to be. I'm glad they dropped water. Oh, my poor Zigmat. Zigmat's not doing so good. We still actually don't even have all the items we need for the quest. There's a rogue there that maybe didn't want this one. Oh, I got my gear. There's plenty of mobs. Slash. Luck. I want to pick off... I need just one more gear. I may as well finish this quest. Let's go see if we can pick off some mobs on the edge. This is not one of them, but I'm just getting distracted. Floyd here now. Hello! Welcome! Good morning! I think I'm more tense than I was yesterday. Made it to level 6, my Dwarf Warrior, before he died in the Wendigo Cave. Got caught up in someone else's bad pull. Yeah. Those are some scary yetis. I did eventually go in, but I was pretty chicken. I waited a long time. Every minute you survive, the tension rises. Here, let me check my slash played. 8 hours and 23 minutes of my life to get to level 11 and a half. 11 and 3/4. 8.5 hours. Like I said, I'm not going with any speed. I'm going with care. Plus, I've been doing some profession stuff, which makes me feel safer. It was 4 hours yesterday. Well, then we spent another hour yesterday, and it's been almost an hour today. Plus, I was on for a while, AFK. I AFK'd for a while in the city, I'm pretty sure. I was fishing or something. My cooking skill is pretty good, because I cooked a bunch of, here, let's not get too distracted. I cooked a bunch of, fish, and then I fished up a bunch of fish to cook. Just to level up that so I could learn some more cooking recipes. 3 hours, I'm a level 8. Okay. Alright, so we have our quest done. I'm not going into Frostmane Hold. I won't do it. I'm gonna go back. Where does this turn in? It turns in Keranos. So we're gonna go back to Keranos. We can just walk. That's fine. Well... 88%. I kind of want to get to level 12 before I get back to Keranos. I might just farm the rest of this level on these mobs here before I go back. Because then I want to turn in this quest in Keranos. I guess it'll have some experience for me too. And I want to train some skills. So some of this silver. I've got some good silver. I'm up to 17. Oh, don't dot it now. Just chatable. Just chatable. I'm up to 17 silver, plus I'm sure I can vendor some stuff. Also, I didn't have a belt before. I just got my first belt. Taragosa, thank you for the 37-month resub. Holy smokes, thank you so much. Also, Irchi with a 24-month resub. Happy 2 years. Subscribing in anticipation of future cooking streams. Oh, I see. Cannot believe how much this hooked you. Classic has gotten me pretty good before. And I think hardcore is just the right recipe of it not, you know, I won't feel bad about quitting this when, like, before I hit 60, you know. Before, when I would play classic, I was like, well, this is kind of fun and I'll sink some time into this, but eventually I'm going to stop and it's not going to be, like, at endgame. And in this mode, that's almost the point, you know, especially if I'm just doing the one chance at it and I'm not trying to make it to level 60 or anything. I mean, it would be nice if I got to 60. All right, we got one respawn on me. I'm just going to try to sink some dots onto him. Oh, you know what I should have done? I messed up. I should have made another Hellstone. I have the the soul shards for it, but I don't actually have a Hellstone on me. I do have health pots. And I will use one of them. No need to play with fire, eh? Just takes one mistake. I gotta get a wand. I'm very curious as to how much the level 13 ones go for. What if you do reach 60? How annoying to suddenly feel committed. I think if I do reach 60, I'm going to bake her a cake and then quit. You know, enshrine her somewhere nice. Get her a nice house in Ironforge. Have her retire. She would have survived enough danger at that point. 1.5 bars. 92% through this level. Oh, level 10 went down to a troll. Frostmane Snowstrider. That's one of the trolls. Got the goods. I think Flabby's pitching. He's in Ironforge. Okay. On my way. Is this North Road a bad idea? I think this North Road's pretty safe. I don't see an awful lot of death. I don't know how I lived with the heat map without the heat map before. Meet me at the Great Forge. Doing quests, killing single mobs. A little bit of both. I had a quest to kill those leper gnomes. I'm also farming mobs kind of above and beyond, both to get somewhat safer experience, but also just to earn some gold. I need the cash. I need the capital. Look at all these herbs. Heat map is part of Deathlog. Don't even have classic installed, but this has tempted me. Does the heat map ruin the thrill of the wild? No. Not so much for me. No B-res, no normal res. Save some money by never training Soulstone. I am on my way. I'm definitely on my way to Ironforge. I'm definitely not getting distracted picking herbs. My Hearthstone would take me back to Keranos if I went. That would be a bit of a shortcut, but not a huge shortcut. The lake is actually, the frozen lake doesn't have anything in it. There's potentially dangerous mobs in the middle, but we can just beeline straight across here. Dead at 15. Oh, there's a, yeah, 15 rogue. Last words, able to get an invite. Guild, one shot. Killed by a Trog in Lochmadan. Okay. How's Flabby's character doing? I think pretty good. I think he's a rogue. I'm gonna be very surprised if he dies. Just because it doesn't really sound like him. Could happen though. Death comes for us all. Oh yeah, there's lots of herbs over here. This is great. I wanted the peace bloom. Scared I'm gonna die from falling or something dumb. Run across the zone so you can do other stuff things. Yeah. People do die to fall damage. Or like, you'll almost die to the fall, and then a rabbit at the bottom of the hill will just be like...
I'm out of range.
Okay. 95%. Thundork, thank you very much for the 25-month resub. Happy 25 months. Being nice gets you killed quicker. Try to save something. Someone, it's a good chance the guy bails. It's entirely possible. I will save somebody if they're like in over their head and it's something that I know I can survive, or at least I'm confident that I can. You know, like somebody aggro's a mob 2 levels above them, but I'm 4 levels above them and it's just like 1 mob. Maybe 2. I'm feeling pretty good about that. Thanks. People are really nice about buffing on their way past stuff. Oh, level 16. I was saying this yesterday, but the one thing that I wish that Deathlog had was, it may just have no way to scrape this data, but it would be really cool if you could see somebody slash played when they died, like how much time that character took to level that far. Good old 5-minute paladin buffs. Hey, I got melee attack power plus 20. Sometimes I stab things with my dagger. If your warlock dies, you could make a replica, retell Dead Realm, continue her adventures through the Shadowlands. Could do, could do. Let's go on this side. I would assume Last Word cannot scrape whispers. I don't think it could do that. I don't know why I think that. Sometimes you just want things to be true. Graders in Classic are for leveling your unarmed combat. Oh, the bunnies. Yeah, I should have a decent amount of money now, but I think Flabby may have a wand for me, so I might be able to save a little bit of my silver for weapons training. Although if I want to actually spend anything, I might need to take out a few more mobs. Actually, no, turning in this quest should finish leveling me. I must get at least 5% of my level. You would think. You would assume. Those are actual last words. I thought you could just set it. No, those are actually the last things that they said in, at least in like say chat, possibly party chat, but I think it's in like say chat. I used to think I should say something just like every time I log in, just so that if I do die, I've got good famous last words. Here. /s. Hold my cucumber water. There we go. That'll do for now. It's amazing. A lot of times there aren't last words. Like they just wouldn't have said anything. Takes from say party guild raid. Oh, okay. Please take my fish. I'm gonna have to stash that fish in a bank. I don't want the 8 copper I'll get from vendoring that 10-pound mud snapper. I'm keeping that thing. That is a nostalgic 10-pound mud snapper. I can't say I'm a cucumber water person. I can say I'm a coconut water person. Hey, that's an armor upgrade.
Off and away.
Oil stained cloak and level 12, so I can train some stuff now. And we happen to be basically in Karanos, so we can do it here. Today I got my kebab. It's so good. Nice. Less than a copper per pound of fish. This really is a fantasy. I mean, it is mud snapper. It's not prime halibut. I don't know what kind of fish that is, but it doesn't sound very good. The death statistics Deathlog has. Last words. Okay, thank you. No mage. Rest in peace.
How are you?
White quality weapons. I don't need the bread. I'll ditch the boar meat and the leather belt. Ditch that. Keep that. Okay, okay.
Watch, get it back.
Yeah, we're in decent shape. I'm gonna make some more health pots and I can trade some to Flabby in exchange for whatever it is that he has for me. Map and WoW head about where most folks have died in hardcore. Yeah, I saw that. Beware of caves and beware of the wetlands run. First coconut water, thought I hated it, ended up having 2, grew fast on me. What is this profession? Alchemy. I am an alchemist. Being able to make health pots is pretty nice. comes in quite handy. I've learned to justify the copper cost for the files. It is worth it, especially now that you can make silver a little bit more easily. And then I'll make them one of these and one of these too. And then I'll restock my files. Just while I'm at the guy that sells them. It's 20 copper for 5. But it's worth to carry a bunch around. Okay, Warlock Trainer. Available bag slots is a feature of Leatrix Plus. Leatrix Plus can do that. along with a lot of other stuff.
Greetings.
I'm interested in some Warlock training. Gimme Shadow Bolt. Give me rank 3 Shadow Bolt. And give me Health Funnel. I don't know if I'm going to use it, but it might come in handy. I'm still not going to bother with Curse of Weakness. And then we're going to take our new rank of... Put Health Funnel on 7. Our new rank of Shadow Bolt can go up here. I'm not going to bother... Well, how much are they? I was going to say I'm not going to bother with the Imp Grimoires, but... Rank 3, and not even to level 18. I think we're fine. We could teach our Imp Phase Shift for 6 silver. What does Phase Shift even do? something invisibility? Hmm. Makes the Imp immune. Doesn't die in raids. Okay. Hey, kitty. Alright, we're heading into Ironforge. Level 20 Warlock died. What do they die to? It doesn't say. Sometimes it doesn't track it. 20 hurts. Decent amount of linen cloth. So I got 10 silver left over. Wow, that didn't last long. The training really eats it. 6 silver for a Shadow Bolt really bites into your profits. It's okay. I can trade alchemy goods for what I need. I'm happy with level 12. How high of a level do I want to be before I go back for the blueberry? 14 is pushing it, but I could get to 14 first. This Frostbane Hold quest is now officially green quality. Doesn't mean it's not dangerous, though. I am a gnome. Oh, Saga, that's awesome. Transform linen into bandages for profit. Yeah, I thought that was a thing. Just lost my level 15 log. Oh, I'm so sorry. Making a little bit of silver that way. They look so cute since it's classic WoW. I've never used this hairstyle before on any character, but I just couldn't resist it being... I couldn't resist giving her like a really short one that was pink like mine. I guess her hair looks pinker than mine does right now, but I couldn't not. Hardcore mode in retail would be fun and easy to implement. Hardcore on retail. Adwadia, thank you for the 4-month resub. Do people do it with... Are there hardcore add-ons that work for retail? It would be interesting. I don't know why I'm skeptical about it. I don't know what my problem with it is. Alright. Where is he? Oh, he said he's at the Great Forge. Okay. Play tank spec, you don't die. You could die, though. Flabby, level 9, Gnome Rogue. I'm sure he's gold making. Inverse cosplayer, you make your character look like you. I like doing that. I don't know why precisely, but I enjoy giving my characters little things that kind of feel like me, or at least things like I would do if I could. The Wisdom Keeper died at level 13 too. Last words, less Iron Man challenge, more don't die. I don't know. I think Flabby has engineering. Not because it's any good, but because he said he looted a mechanical scroll recipe and he wanted to make me one. Oh, let me see the gnome. Let me see the gnome. Oh, yeah. Hang on. Let me, I made you some stuff. And then that one, too. Nice. This is worth a bag slot. I have a pet. Thanks. Alright, I'm gonna see if I have enough silver left over to pick up a wand. Kiss pink hair too. Hardcore, you can only use gray white gear. They have a website with a leaderboard too. What's the new pet's name? Mechanical squirrel. I don't think you can name them in Classic. I think it's an item in your bag that summons it. And I don't think there's no renaming it. It just exists. Okay. Actually, I gotta check something. I'm going to take a very short break and be right back. Kitty cat, you waited for me. Thanks. Hi. Puppy dog is good. He's so cute. He's napping. It's his morning nap time. Okie dokie. I have 10 silver. I have some more cloth I can sell. Ooh, I have mail. Maybe that's from the, yeah, auction successful. Perfect. So that gives me another 3 silver 55 because we sold a stack of linen. So that should give me enough to buy a wand. Kitty did a good job taking over. Good job, Kitty. Thanks for streaming. Did we thank Edwadia for a 4-month resub? I hope so. Thank you very much. This is hardcore. This is hardcore classic. I'm level 12 now. I'm a level 12. No more luck. I'm high enough to trigger the death log of anybody that has it set to 10 or higher. What's her magic wand? They've gone up. They've gone up. I can still afford it, but like barely. Ugh. Let me look at other magic ones. Because that is 11.3 DPS. Magic wand. Let's uncheck usable. I just want to see what the greater ones are going for. What's your magic wands? 12 to 15. Graders are going for kind of like 20 silver. They do a lot more damage, and I can use those in 1 more level. If I save up another 7 silver and come back, I can get a much better wand. Dogs don't sleep quite as much as cats, but they do sleep more than people. And puppies sleep more than adult dogs. So my puppy is sleepy. I'm not doing it. Oh, you know what I'm going to do, though? Is I'm going to post the linen cloth I have on me. I will mourn for you if you pop up my death log. More worth. Yeah, we're gonna hold out. We're going to wait. We're going to save up here. So 17 each, 240, cheap deposit, 1 stack of 20. That's fine. How much is this worth? 9 copper each? Nah. It vendors for 10 copper anyway. That's below vendor price. Ciao, Hazel. How are you today? Hello. I am good. I am not going to fall in the lava. I will not fall in the lava. I'm having a comfy... Well, I'm mostly comfy Saturday. You're right. I did not spend my point. Do I want 3% more stam, or do I want... I want the juicy Healthstone. I also would like to make another Healthstone to have one locked and loaded. There we go. So our Healthstones will now give us back... Minor Healthstone. Minor Healthstone. Why isn't it showing up on my bar? My Healthstone will now give me back 120 life, which is pretty good. I only have 308 total. And that is with a friendly local priest that has given me a stam buff. So I'm pretty pleased with that. I want to go grind the rest of this level. Grind 1 more level. And another 8 silver. And then I want to come back. So I'm basically just going to walk myself back out to the leper gnomes. And hang out there for a little longer. I didn't get a wand, but that's okay. Did it stop? I didn't rank it up. That's the curious part. You can learn another rank of Healthstone. But my next rank of Healthstone is not until level 22. So it's the same item. And maybe it's a bartender bug, but I wasn't in combat or anything. I don't know. It's a bit strange. Stop the sound alert from Deathlog? Yes. So options, add-ons, Deathlog. The little button on the left will expand your menus. And then you go to the death alert. You can go to the death alert sound. You can turn it to none. You can also add a minimum level to display the pop-up. I put mine to 10. And you can change other aspects of it here too. But setting a minimum level and then Turning the sound off definitely made it a lot nicer for me. Kira. Kitty cat. Happy windy Saturday. Happy windy Saturday. I hope your air quality is good. Deathlog is an add-on. It's an add-on that you can install for Classic WoW. It'll only work on hardcore, but you just install it to your regular Classic WoW folder. Hey, I'm going back to the gnomes outside of Nomor. I liked that. Shout out to Flabby for my squirrel, and my friend Jans for setting me up with this armor, this linen armor. It's awesome. It's super helpful. Level 12. Level 12. Still no blueberry. I could go try, but I'm scared. I want that higher level wand. I also want, I kind of want to be 14. I kind of want to be 14 before I go do it, because at 14 I'm going to be able to learn Drain Life. Mind you, that'll cost me 9 silver all by itself. But if I can learn Drain Life, that, it's not like, it won't make me invincible, but it will substantially help. Boss 330, thank you for the 5-month resub. Very much appreciated. Might be time to increase the minimum level. Level 10 die doesn't carry the same weight as yesterday. I'm still pretty impressed. It doesn't happen that often. I think if it starts getting spammed, like it's up constantly, I might bump it up, but for the moment. Oh, for a second I thought the hunter was taming it, but no, he was just killing it. Let's try this north road. Let's see what this road's looking like. Twitch tabard thing. So if you have Twitch Prime, which it looks like you do, on the top toolbar of your screen, of your Twitch interface, there should be a section that looks kind of like a little bit of crown that you can click on to get a drop-down menu of various Twitch Prime redemptions. If you open that, you should see the WoW reward if you scroll a little bit. Yes, I used CurseForge to install the add-ons. You can also just unpack them into the folder the old-fashioned way, but I've been using the CurseForge client because it's just nice and easy, and I'm lazy. I also need to save some silver. Oh, to train stabs. Stabs and one-handed swords. I can train them anytime. Wu Ping in Stormwind can train them to me. And I actually have the flight path, so if next time I run to Ironforge, if I want to go to Stormwind, I could take a flight path instead of the tram if I want. But that's going to be, again, more silvers, so. Level 10 Warlock. Rest in pieces. So we need money. The gnomes were pretty good for it. That leper gnome farm was decent for gold. Gonna get a squirrel pet, it's so cute. They're crafted by engineers. My friend leveled engineering because they had the schematic drop and they leveled engineering so they could make one for me. 10 silver each per weapon skill. And then apparently pole arms requires level 20 and then like a gold, which seems unreasonable. I guess I don't make the rules. Yeah, my Shadow Bolt does decently now. Hi, kitty. You gonna lay down? You can get comfy. We're gonna be here for a bit. I'm trying to like relax my shoulders. I can't do it. I was so much calmer yesterday doing this. I'm just nervous, I guess. I want to get that blueberry, but I want to do it as safe as humanly possible. And then I want to be careful after it, because it's going to be a bit disappointing if I get my Void Lord and then I die to something really dumb immediately after getting something that I thought was safe. Not found one flower. Sometimes there's just a lot of competition for them, but one thing to double check is to make sure you turned on your herb tracking. It's not on by default. If you have herbalism trained, in your general tab, you've got a find herbs button, and pushing that should mark them on your map. I had to actually press it manually. I suspect the shoulders will tense more and more the higher level you get. Oh, I think you're right. Oh. I think you're absolutely right. Epic mounts on the vendor, 1,000 gold each. Yeah. If I make it to mount level, I don't know about epic mounts, but if I make it to, what is it, 30? I'm a warlock, so I can get a dreadsteed. Okay. 40? 40? When do you get epic mounts? 60? Do you hope there will be a classic plus? What is... I guess I should say no, just because I don't know what it is. This is probably... Hardcore is probably... I don't think I'd really do... You mean like new content being developed but for Classic? I think it's a good idea. I probably wouldn't play much of it. I'm more of a long-term retail person. Hardcore is just kind of fun for the challenge of it. I wonder if they want that Peace Bloom, or if they're just hanging out there. I think they're just hanging out. New content. Yeah, it sounds good. Sounds good. I would leave those discussions to people that are more invested in it. No one can agree on what Classic Plus is. Yeah, I think you're always gonna have a hard time pleasing everybody. I see hardcore as kind of like a vacation for me. Oh, I got a pattern for a red linen robe. I wonder if I can sell that. Or I could actually, you know what, I should send it to Jans. Because I should send it to Jans because he sent me a alchemy recipe. Am I close to being able to make that, by the way? Getting there. Do I have... Oh, you know what? I need to make another one of these. And then if I get some more earth root, I can make another troll's blood potion too. I've only got 5 minutes left of my troll's blood. That gives me an extra 2 HP 5, which is not nothing. It's not amazing, but it's not nothing. No retail reward for doing it. It's just about the journey, if you want it. It's a good time to play though. There's not a ton of things going on in retail if you've been waiting for new content. There is new content coming for retail, but we've got like a lovely little gap here. Nice little chance to get some classic. And is this earth root? No, it's silverleaf. I need some earth root. I'll take anything though. What is the name of this cat? This one right here? Her name is Kira, although I've been calling her Miss Kira, which is her formal title. Hello, Miss Kira. She's a really, really sweet kitty cat. Big love bug. She likes hanging out. What server are you on? Looks empty. I am playing on Skull Rock. I think a lot of people have are in different parts of the zone. There may also be some amount of sharding. But yeah, it's the lesser populated of the two North American ones, I think. A lot of people made Horde on Skull Rock too. I feel like she's giving us the cold shoulder. More Alliance went Defies. Yeah, maybe that's part of it as well. With my puppy, with Mr. Moose, one thing that we do if he's like barking or jumping up or doing something that is attention seeking that we don't want to reward with attention, we'll kind of like break eye contact, turn your back on him, cross your arms and go, "Humph." And it's been working very well. He doesn't like that. He will eventually stop whatever it is that he's doing. And then once he's being a nice, quiet boy that's not jumping up or doing whatever it was anymore, then you tell him he's a good boy and you give him the attention after he's like settled down. And so far that's been great, but I think he's learned the humph behavior because he did it to us. We were eating breakfast and we were not giving him any because it was our breakfast and not his. And he was like trying to get some food and then we wouldn't give it to him. And then he kind of like turned around on the couch, turned his back to us, flopped down and went, And it's probably a coincidence, but it was very funny because that's exactly what we do when he's doing something that we don't want him to. And I like to think that he's trying to reverse train us. You have a puppy? I do have a puppy. I got a puppy almost 3 weeks ago. Sunday will make 3 weeks. Tomorrow it will make 3 weeks since we brought him home. His name is Moose. I have some info there, and then there's some photos and video of him on my Instagram, which is here if you wanted to see the puppy doggy. All right. I have 1 level and a bunch of silver to grind, and we have lots of leper gnomes in which to do it. I'm not going to say I'm invincible out here, but I am a few levels up now. Haven't been around during the day to watch. Can't wait to go see. Today is National Dog Day. Is it really? Can't believe it's already been 3 weeks. It goes so fast. It goes so fast. He's growing really quickly too. When we first brought him home, I thought, wow, this puppy has huge paws. He's gonna get pretty big. I bet his paws are done growing, and now he's just gonna grow into them. And it turned out his paws are continuing to grow, and now he's walking around with oven mitts on. Big stompers. My favorite word to rhyme with moose. Caboose. Also loose. You can when you are taking him off of his leash when you get home, you are loosing the moose, and then you can say the moose is loose. And then when he won't quite get into or out of a doorway, you can say you got to bring the caboose, and that's for him to scoot his butt forward. Have some death scares yet? This morning I almost died to 4 gnolls. My heart was racing. Nothing today. I had a tiny scrape with some murlocs yesterday. Off stream. I guess I got myself into a tiny bit of trouble with the leper gnomes today. Oh man. Dog grumbles, growls when she's thrilled with the snuggles. Makes me realize my voice gets grumbly when I'm overwhelmed with her cuteness. Look at his face. He has the funniest he does the funniest grumbles, basically. He does the husky groans, grumbles, talking vocalizations, basically. Especially when he's cranky. And it's so funny. He has this mood that he gets into very specifically at the end of the day. It's bedtime. He's really tired. He's done his last walk of the day. We're going to fear that one if I can. This might be a health stone kind of situation. That one's leaving. This one we're going to dot up. I'll use my stone first. And then my health pot if needed. Let's just use the health stone. Just to finish it out here. Because he did bring more. Okay. Instant cast dots. Both good. I'm out of mana. I'm going to use my health potion, and I'm going to run. We're leaving. We're going to... Come on. Come on, Zigmat. We're getting out of here. We're backing up along the road. This is why we didn't go super deep. Speaking of death scares. Crisis management. Are they still coming? No, they're going home. All right. Let's make another hellstone to have one handy for next time. Let's just do something nice and reasonable to cool off a little bit, eh? Go find a boar or something. Brave Sir Robin ran away. If I saw 3 mobs, that means I'd be running for the hills. Yeah. Yeah, when the feared one brought his friend back, that was about the end of that. But this is why we have healing potions and hailstones. They come in real handy. I am probably not going to go back very close to that until after those are both off cooldown as well. Hi, kitty cat. We made it. We're all right. We're, how deep in here are we? 15%. 15% through our level 12. I think if I want to try and grind 14, that's going to be a bit of a project. Oh no, not 14. I just need 13. That's right. I need 13 and then I need a bunch of silver so that I can buy myself a greater wand, and then that will set me up to grind for a bit. I don't know if I'm going to go like neck deep in the pumpkin patch right away with that, but I can kind of go out to Elwyn and then like have a little look around the general area. You know, maybe grind some mobs in the surrounding area, because by then I'll have I won't quite have drain life just yet, but I'll have a decent wand. Some peace blooms over here. Everyone's helpful too. Someone helping you kill a mob, giving you a buff, tossing a heal. Yeah, it's been fun. It's been cool. You do see people helping out like that on retail too sometimes. I know sometimes people think that no one helps. It's just the right people, but yeah, I feel a definite sense of community with all the living people on hardcore. Every time I see somebody have a bit of a scrape, I'm holding my breath. Oh, yeah. Watch out for the Defies Wizards. BadApp531, thank you for the 37-month resub. Man, does time fly when you're not paying attention. Sometimes it flies even when you are paying attention. It's quite rude. I always like to think that time's only flying because I'm allowing it to do so. You know, I'm just letting it happen. And then I start trying to make the most of it, and time keeps going anyways. That's when it's rude. Thought you stopped streaming and started again. When? Today? In general? In life? Okay, we're gonna sell some stuff. Oh, I suppose I can cook the boar meat. We can sell some bracers. I don't know where I got rough stone from. Probably from that chest, actually. A silver for the tiger's eye. Oh, today. No, I've been here. More moose stories. What kind of stories do we have? Been working on, I mean, things have just been going good. It's been kind of a nice quiet week. Like, their first 2 weeks, the first week especially, we did a ton of stuff because I really wanted him to, like, see everything and get, you know, we're trying to socialize him to all the different types of things he might see and meet while living here. And it's not that we're done socializing, but we're not, you know, climbing mountains every day. We're not going out every single day now. We can just go kind of walk through different neighborhoods. You can meet all kinds of people and cats and dogs. I do want to do another puppy class, and I need to get him a grooming appointment. I've just been kind of lazy on that. How am I doing silver-wise? 17. I need like 20-ish, unless the prices rise by the time I get back to go do it. I need 20-ish silver for, a lot of Cragber ribs. You know what? I'm just going to sell them. 20-ish silver to get the wand that I want. Actual server. People RP if they die to lose tune. No, it's an actual official Blizzard created server that has the permadeath rule built into it. If you die on one of the hardcore realms, your character will become a permaghost. You can transfer them to a non-hardcore server if you like, but they will never res or revive on that server. If you'd have to make another character if you wanted to play more on that server. Are there neighborhood puppies to play with? There's a couple of them, yeah. There's a couple of neighborhood puppies that are close to his age or close to his size, although his size changes rapidly. Last time you went through vanilla content. Season of Mastery. I played for a decent amount. I played for a few weeks when the first Season of Mastery came out, I think. I don't know if they ever did another one. But I put some time in then. I wish I could find an Earth Root. Sometimes they're back behind Keranos a little bit. 18 silver. But that was 2 summers ago, because I remember it was when I had Flabby and Silver Kitty staying with me in my last place that I lived in the States, because I like set up my laptop and like we were like scraping together computers that everybody could play and like landing it up. It was awesome. Google and thank you for the 5-month resub. Good luck on Hardcore Journey. Thank you very, very much. Okay, we're back here. I'm a little teeny tiny bit nervous. Are you okay? Yeah, you're okay. The mages seem relatively safe. You do see mages die sometimes, but I think they're the highest, oh, he's pulling it. Okay. I've told him to do that. The highest level character on this server is a mage. They have a lot of good tools to live. Can you buy gold in hardcore? Can't stand trying to make money. I don't know. I don't think you can buy like WoW tokens. The highest level, he was 40 something, I think. I can see if he's still on. He's been playing that person's been playing a lot. Do you miss us? Apply to griefing as well. They have some measures in place, I think, to try to prevent griefing, and then it is technically against the hardcore terms, I think. They had an article they released about it. Slash who? So no, they're not on anymore. The highest level person on this server right now, for Alliance anyways, is level 28. But there is one player that's like head and shoulders above everybody else. Oh, Kitty, you want back up here? Hi, sweetie. I got a lap for you if you want it. Oh, the United States. I see. I was a bit confused. I was like, I'm streaming right now. We are socializing as much as we ever have. Not especially. There was a lot of great things about there. I had a lot of great times. There's a lot of good things to say about it, but I'm just so happy to be home. I don't really miss it. It's also not that different. It's not that different from here. It's not like I moved. It's not like I moved very far geographically. I'm still in the Pacific Northwest. BC to Oregon is not a huge culture shock. 30 to 60 instead of 1 to 60, just to make sure. Oh, okay. I should try that. Maybe 20 to 60. Hmm. Oh no, he is on. You're totally right. That was exactly it. So Chump John is level 41 on Alliance Skull Rock currently. There's also a mage named Gator at level 30. 39 Torn Hunter here in Horde side. 38 in Horde Skull Rock. I wonder if Chump John's in the lead. Functions never worked as it should. It's a bit strange. Okay, we're doing all right. We're doing all right. They do respawn right here. This is also the same spot I got into a hair's worth of trouble in. If it wasn't for casting pushback, it wouldn't be so bad. And I think that's one of the really nice things about having your Blueberry tank. I might even make a separate pet attack macro that's independent of Immolate, or just kind of abuse my Immolate by not letting the cast finish, to have my Voidwalker like round up if I ever do aggro like a couple of things that I didn't mean to. Totally broke with the shards, basically unusable in retail. Spend time with my actual family now. Good luck with the Warlock. Bye, chat people. Do have a great day, Dorta. Thanks for joining us. I hope you have some good time with the family. Today is Saturday. I've got some errands to do on Sunday. We're a little out of mana. This is decent leveling though. I'm pretty happy with the gold making doing this. I need how many leper gnomes do I have to kill on average? Let me see. Here's level 8 leper gnome. He's gonna be on the low end of the experience curve. I wish I had a wand. Once I get that wand, this is all gonna be way easier. 52 experience, and I need 10,100, so quite a few. 200-ish? Is that correct? I'm on Skull Rock. I'm Skull Rock Alliance. Okay, they both have the dots. I have health funnel, but I'm more worried about my health than Zigmat's. He can die. That's fine. Mage good at AoE farming and power leveling. Let's get Hazel a wand. I'm saving up the silver so that when I get to, I'm saving up basically for the greater wand. I decided to skip the lesser one because I waited so long and they're kind of expensive. I figured I'm just going to save up and get the greater one, which I can equip at level 13. And that's going to be very strong. That's going to be super good. Am I really going to kill 200 gnomes? Maybe. I don't really have any better ideas right now. It's kind of fun. It seems like the right balance of efficient and not that dangerous, but, you know, dangerous enough. It seems like I'm at basically my capability keeping up with respawns here. Every time I think I have a lot of silver, I remember I haven't visited my class trainer yet. Okay, I will life tap once. And still not have enough mana to cast a Shadow Bolt. Alright, this is where the dagger comes in. No, there's no world PvP. You have to opt into PvP if you want to. With an actual chat command. There's no accidentally flagging yourself. I am level 12. 12 and 28%. I'm trying to get to 13. Yeah, Deathlog works on official Blizzard servers. It's fantastic. Alright, let's see if we can get comfy. 75 silver just from doing shuffles. You're rich. Holy moly. I wonder if my linen cloth that I posted the second time ever sold. The first stack that sold helped me out. It did some good. Yeah, that rank 3 Shadow Bolt is good, but it's so expensive. I'm not convinced it's worth it. I guess I could always down rank. You'd have to assume that the higher ranks are more efficient. You would think.
I can't cast that yet.
We're just gonna do that. Where's my fancy Brutusaur now? I have 19 silver. 19 silver, 61. Lower rank's probably better. I could do the math, but where's the fun in that? Oh, we haven't had a level 10 plus death in a while. Level 16 Warlock. No, one of my brethren. Last words, questy spam. They died in Darkshore to a storm scale siren. Yeah, caves are dangerous. You can survive them, but I wouldn't go in one unless you are like very over leveled for it or potentially in a group. I don't think you can count on random passersby to be there for you. This one is called Deathlog. It is called Deathlog. Add-ons for hardcore on classic era servers. I don't have a CurseForge link to it. I got some boots I can vendor for 66 copper. It's nice. I've been vendoring the scrolls too rather than using them. I'd rather have 25 copper than spirit for a few minutes. Can't get add-ons to show up at all in Classic. Don't know why. Are you installing them to the correct Classic client? Hardcore Classic is Vanilla Classic, which is a different client from Wrath Classic. And it's also a different install path than regular, like, retail WoW. Am I echoing? I hope not. Let me see. Test. Test. Giraffe. Rhinoceros. Something killable worth like 100 plus XP nearby. Don't hear an echo? Okay. There's killable and then there's safe. These are 52, yeah. I think it's just a slow grind. I think it's just a slow farm. Synonymous, thank you very much for the 7-month resub. The Wendigo Cave where things can start to get dicey. It's like, yeah, this is the marker for it. And there's also Frostbane Trolls like up top, but I think that's mostly Wendigo deaths. I think that is primarily what's going on there. Okay, I found a vendor. Went a little farther than I meant to, but ooh, oh. No, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't justify the 9 silver right now. It's a cool fishing rod. I don't need it. Ooh, that cloak I picked up is an upgrade. I don't need the fishing rod. I don't need it. I'm walking away. I'm sure I'll get one day if the time's right and it's just everything works out. But for right now, I'm good. Yeah, Deathlog can show a heat map, a death heat map on the map. It's always the relax. Resist. Desolus, it's free. I don't think we're gonna catch me in Desolus anytime soon. How rich am I? 22 silver. That at least should be enough for the or at least close to enough for the wand that I want. But I need to get to level 13, so we just gotta grind this out. There's a level 12 quest there, but I think it's in a cave. Stolen stash. I don't know about all that. I haven't finished this quest either. It's level 9, but they want me to go into the troll cave, and I could probably survive it at level 12 with a hellstone and potions and all of this stuff, but I don't know if I want to. I don't think so. I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth it. Besides, I don't even need the armor board anymore. It would basically just be for the 89 copper for the shield. It's not like you're getting transmog. Soulstones, I think, will not save you in hardcore. I feel like that's not a thing. I don't remember specifically. Troll caves where I died from people training mobs. It's a trap. My herbalism is doing pretty good. I'm up to herbalism 68. I'll eventually need to budget some more silver to train my herbalism up a little bit more. How much gold was I getting? I was getting like 5, oh, sometimes 10 or 11 copper each from the leper gnomes. You wouldn't think they would have I guess maybe they had currency from before the greed and stuff. No soulstone, no Ankh, no bubble hearth for paladins. Neither is shaman revive. They've nuked all the res abilities, yeah. Hellstones are good though. Hellstones are always useful. A level 21 Splinter Tree Guard in Ashenvale. Shifty Scent. Is that like from running it into an enemy base, or is that something else? I thought I couldn't see Horde on this one. Oh, there's a food crate over here. What's training very helpful? Let's see how much is upcoming. Yeah, it adds this this tab here. What can I train? I think the add-on's called What's Training, and then the thing is a different name. I'm getting Drain Life at 14. That's going to be worth the 9 silver. I got 14 copper and 3 shiny red apples from that crate. The Horde get out of Ashenville. It sounds like they got too close to a Horde town. Oh. Road to Barrens runs right through a Horde post. 21 is so rough to lose. That's so rough. I don't think I'm the only person that has the idea of farming out here. Reminds me when my friends and I played beta back in 03. All the excitement and community. Can you die real quick so I can test it? There's a, I mean, I know you're joking, but there is a test button. It can make a fake alert for you to test your settings in order for you to fiddle with them. I will do no such thing. Oh, hello, kitty cat. She's worming under my desk. I want to get my blueberry today. I just want to be extremely careful and cautious and safe. We're going to get to level 13, and then I'm going to, at level 13, buy that wand. And then I'm going to take it into Elwyn Forest. I'm going to try it out on some nearby mobs. And I'm going to see if I can get a feel for that pumpkin patch. Because there's a princess quest there that's like a level 9 quest. The pig that has a couple of escorts. And then there's also the mob that I need who has friends around in her building. Hi, kitty cat. How you doing? I'm going to stop using Agony for a little bit. I think that's 25 mana I don't need to spend. It works. Thanks, Northicon. Level 6. Killed by a troll in Dunmorrow. Which classes aren't available on Classic? No Death Knights, no... what else? No Death Knights, no Demon Hunters, no Evokers, of course. Shamans are Horde only and Paladins are Alliance only. Oh yeah, monks. That's right. No monks. There's a lot of races that are not available as well. Oh, I've got a double pull. We're going to keep an eye on our health. We're going to use the Hellstone, if it comes to it, first. I think we're okay, though. Love you, kitty. Thank you. I love her too. She's an excellent kitty cat. Hi. I'm glad that I'm gonna grab one of those off ya. Okay, they're gonna be okay. I bet they're scared though. I bet that priest is sweating. It is pretty easy to get over your head out here. She was named after Death Note, yeah. I was doing a rewatch of it back when we first adopted the kitty cat. I'm really excited for the blueberry though. I think it's going to make all this feel a lot smoother. Being able to cast on mobs without having to face tank them sounds wonderful right about now.
I need to get closer.
Tempt me to play hardcore. Oh, you should do it. What's the worst thing that happens? You die, and then you can be done. You can go back to whatever you did before. You'll have a story. When people go, "Hey, did you try classic hardcore?" You can be like, "Yeah, the Crocolisks got me," or whatever it happens to be. I think it helps if I assume that my death is inevitable and it's just a question of when. Don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to die. But, you know. It'll probably be eventually. Finally hitting level 10 in a hunter is such a relief. Is that same priest? Are they okay? They're only level 8. That is a brave level to be out here surrounded by 10s. I'm gonna set a focus target or something. I don't know. I'll just see if I can keep an eye on them. I'm a bit worried. Kitty used to sit near me while I played. Miss him. Oh, I'm so sorry, Koji. Can't wait to hit level 10, get a pet. Kitty goes into sleep mode. I think the thing that she missed most while I was on my week off of streaming was the couple of hours in the morning where she knows exactly where to find me and she can just know that there's a lap available as she wants. Are you all right? You're okay. They're doing fine. It's just if they get spawns on them that they get a bit dicey. Zigmat could use some time off and a stiff drink. He complains too. He complains in Sage Chat. He's like, "What? This better be the last one." Hey, we're halfway to 13. And I must say my gold is doing well too. We're up to 23 silver and I haven't vendored in a while either.
I'm out of range.
My slash played so far, I'll check it again. It was somewhere in the, I think, 5-hour range. Let me see. Slash played. 9 hours, sorry. I have been playing this character, and I think I AFK'd for a while yesterday. I was getting some footage of my add-ons for the news video, and I left it on for a while I was working. But I have been playing this game on this character, this level. 9 hours and 26 minutes is the answer. Polywog died. Oh, level 17. Rest in peace, Polywog. Last words. We're linking... Oh, no, sorry. The last words at level 9, we're linking the Princess Quest. That's a dangerous one, because that boar has friends. I'm level 40. I'm 42%. I should pay more attention when I'm fighting. Oh, thanks.
I need to get closer.
Okay. All right. Am I going to reroll if you die, or is that the end of hardcore for you? When I die, I'm done. Or at least I'm done streaming it. I don't know if I'm going to... If I would have the self-control to not start another thing. I think I would do a hunter if I died to this one. I think I would do a hunter for my next character. But is that one going to aggro me? It's like running. That one might aggro. That's a respawn. Oh, level 23. Oh, speaking of respawns. Okay, somebody's pulled that one. That's good. Zigmat needs a little break. Died because my cat walked across my screen. She's grounded for a week. It's funny watching a gnome stab things. Die from read stream chat. It's possible. It's certainly possible. Nasty out here. Yeah, they're brave for being level 8 out here. Oh, I see. There's a pair of dwarf priests. Let's do another double pull. Yes, there is a way to turn off sound of deathlogs. Options, deathlog. You expand it with the button to the left of it, and then in Death Alert, you can change the Death Alert sound to none. You can also add a minimum level to display. That person, Iron Rivet for Everstill Bridge, level 20 quests. People being brave. Let's take one of these. Yeah, there's no official bets on what kills Hazel, but you can guess on the level. You can guess on the... Some people were saying like levels 15, level 17. We're getting close to passing the 15 mark. We're at 12 and a half. Watch level 6 decide to fight Zalazane in the Echo Wilds. Are they alright? Are they okay? Did they make it? Holy... Gotta go back and vendor some more stuff again pretty soon. Oh, I'm gonna be rich though. Yeah, let's see if we can mosey on out of here. Predicting you die when you hit level 50. Alright. Not planning to do any dungeons. Doesn't sound worth it to me. Feeling a level 21 death in Duskwood. Playing carefully and safely. Dink 30. Only 30 more to go. The only cost to being excessively careful is your time. Ooh. Ah, that's a belt upgrade. Wow. I got a Disciple Sash. It's green. Alright. Let's go vendor some stuff again. Clear a little more bag space. 53%. We're over halfway. We're over halfway. To 13 when I can get the wand. No one playing Druid, or are they just not dying? Druids on Alliance would be Night Elves. So they're all probably in Kalimdor. I'm sure there are Druids. I guess they're not dying. You're right. I'm not seeing any. There's one. Shifty Scent was a level 21 Druid. It's not the most survivable class out there. And I'm not running across a lot of them, but you're right. Deathlog would have them. There was one. Warlocks don't show up in the Deathlog all that often. Makes it a lot more entertaining. Yeah, it's awesome. I didn't know what it was when I first started playing hardcore, and I'm really glad that I listened to Reason and picked it up. Yes, Shifty Scent. That's correct. That's just it. Okay.
What's on your mind?
You know what I might do? I might grab a granola bar. I don't know if it's degen's the right word, but get extra comfy and just snack and farm leper gnomes or something for a little bit. That one. Those ones. Alright, 28 silver.
See you soon.
It does work cross-continent, but I think sometimes you might be missing some data. Nah, that's not true, actually. I've seen people die to specific things. They died to a Splinter Tree Garden Ashenvale. I tried to YouTube how to roll a burrito. I think my brain gained a new wrinkle. Kitty cat, I need to grab a granola bar. I'm kind of hungry. I'm going to need some snacking if we're going to make it for another hour. Also, it's going to be a bit crunchy, but you know what? I'm going to do a huge plate, and I'll just, like, swing my mic out for a bit, and it'll be fine. One sec. Hi, kitty cat. At one point in my life, on one of my grocery deliveries, I had ordered like a giant box of granola bars. And it wasn't these ones. These are like these Nature Valley ones that have the most crumbs in the entire planet. And I didn't order those ones, but they brought me a box of like 44 of them or something like that. So these are the go-to snack when hiking until I have consumed all of them. I want to farm something even safer than that. I think I'm just going to do like boars and stuff. You can't have my granola bar. I haven't even opened it yet. I'm going to do boars and stuff on the outskirts of this lake while eating, because I really don't want to get myself into trouble because I'm eating, but hungry. Blueberry muffin on my desk. My cat roll decided to take a bite out of it. Oh, man. Safest hardcore duo. Priest/paladin. That'd probably be pretty good. Okay. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna try and whip my mic for a bit. Hang on. The level 29 warlock. That's heartbreaking. Yeah, I don't know what the double notifications is about. I would fix it if I could. Stealth Satyrs in Ashenville. Bleakheart Shadowstalker, yeah. Something ran out of nowhere, attacked me while I was killing a lower level. Almost killed me. Wonder how long the body stays behind after you die. Every now and then you see an actual body in the world. I don't think they stay forever, but they're around for a little bit. Notification comes a minute after the second time, too. Sometimes they'll have different info too. Sometimes like one notification will have the mob that killed them or the last words, and the other one won't. I don't know what's causing that, but I don't really mind all that much. Doesn't ruin my life. There's so many bodies in Northshire. Mountaineer chest piece. That's 32 copper I get to keep. All right. We only need another 5,000, so like 100 more level 8 to 10 mobs-ish. Approximately. Yeah, at 50 experience each. That's roughly right, more or less. Do you get to keep it tough if you die? Do I get to keep it tough if I die? Sometimes somebody will say something to me, and it's not just you. It happens in Twitch chat, it happens in real life, and I just can't parse the sentence. Move to Hazel the Warlock to a regular realm to keep her? No, I think I'm gonna let her memory stand for itself. Keep her as a ghost. No more Hazel. If you die, yeah. Yeah, no, talk to text is awful. But it's actually a lot better than it used to be. It's actually usable now, but I can't say I use it all that much. Typo? Oh, you're good. Keep what if I die? People aren't just dying, they're dying. Ghost Hazel will haunt Ironforge forever. Yeah, I heard people really like the voiceover add-on. Oh, we lost a level 14 Warlock. Walks dropping left and right. Eastern Kingdoms doesn't say to what. I wonder how many Warlocks have died trying to get their Voidwalker. I think the voiceover add-on just reads out quest text with like an AI voiceover. What other buffs do I need here? We got 15 minutes left in my lesser armor. I have my healing potion and my health stones both ready to go. Ooh, I got a green! Wow, I bet I can sell that. That's a, I mean, I could vendor it for 5 silver, but that is a strength 2-handed sword. That's gotta be worth something. You can start the Blueberry quest at level 10 if you want to. I'm currently level 12. I'm trying to over-level the quest for safety. Sell that ish. Oh, you claimed you got to keep the copper. That's true. That's true. If I die, my gold dies with me. I know there's gnomes up here, but I get swarmed on this hilltop sometimes. I wonder what I can get for that sword. That's pretty lucky. That's the first green that's dropped for me. Plus it's strength and not something silly like a spirit sword. Which isn't that silly, but it's not usually what people are looking for. I don't know if that's what that Warlock died to. It's possible. All I can see is Eastern Kingdoms. I want a wand. I'm just stabbing people for auto attack damage right now if I'm trying to not spend mana, and I know wanding is so much better. We're getting there. We just need to be level 13. I can buy that greater wand. I should have just got the... Well, you know what? I couldn't have afforded the lesser wand at 5. They were above my pay grade at the time. I guess if I hadn't bought the 2 bags. Level 32 just died in the other server. Rest in peace. Oh, man. Yeah, I think my grind... It's still going to be slow, but I think it'll speed up some after this. Yeah, the big spending potentially did bite me. I think it was mostly that I was very confused. I thought I had to train wands, and I'm pretty sure people did tell me that no, you know how to use wands by default. I just was misunderstanding. I think I saw that the wanding had wand in red, and that just meant that I didn't have a wand. And I interpreted it to mean that I couldn't use wands if I had one, which was incorrect. Automod didn't, like, bite me, which is weird. It's one of my favorite things to say. It doesn't seem all that offensive to me. Wild. Anti-vampire. You do have to train wands as weapon skill. I read that priests, mages, and warlocks know wands by default in Classic. I read that you have that, because I haven't trained it. And I guess it says, yeah, I have wands 1 of 60. It's learned by default. Oh, I see what you mean. Train it as in, like, skill it up. That's true. That is true. I'm going to be 1 of 60. Sorry, I misunderstood. You're absolutely right. I will have to skill it up. I was taking training to mean paying silver to the weapons trainer. Well, there goes another one. Level 19. You must feel so safe when you get to that level, and then you see something like that, and you're like, I'm not as safe as I thought I was. Deathlog's keeping me humble. Okay, that's an actual evade. Oh, and I got another green too. I got a carving knife of agility. Agi dagger. I wonder if that's worth selling too. 3 silver just to sell, but look at all the gnomes out here. I'm glad I'm not the only person playing a gnome in Classic. Sometimes I feel like I'm the only gnome on retail. Not that I'm a gnome main anymore, but when I was. I know it's not true. I know they're out there, but maybe it's just less options. Maybe there's gnome culture in hardcore. Gnomes are built for it. Think there'd be more warlocks because of soulstones? They disabled that. You can't get out of jail free with a soulstone in hardcore. You do have health stones though, which is pretty good. What did I want to do? It was something... I had something I wanted to do. Something safe as a feeling I'll ever have in Classic hardcore. Oh, it was my racials. That's right. I have Escape Artist. Pretty good for casters. Yeah, you get like 5% intellect, which is pretty bonkers.
I'm out of range.
McTaser2, thank you for the 44-month resub. Hey Hazel, love your streams. Thank you very much. You cannot bubble Hearth on hardcore servers. They canned that too. Yeah, 11 copper, 12 copper. The gold farming from the leper gnomes is pretty real. I am almost up to 30 silver. And I know I'm going to lose all of it pretty quickly in a hurry. I'm going to spend 20 silver of it on that wand. But at least I'll be able to afford it. Do you get linen cloth drops from them? Yes, I do. I have 25 up right now. I posted some. I've been selling it on the auction house as well. I know I should probably be leveling first aid. Maybe that's why people have been buying it on the auction house. But do be careful out here, especially if you are a lower level, because they respawn sometimes on top of you. They have an anti-strength debuff, so melee may dislike that. They have a minute-long disease they can put on you that reduces your strength by 2. And what else? There's a lot of them. You can get into trouble. Just 1 minute. Maybe it's more than that. Did I get another sword of strength? Oh, I got a one-handed strength sword too. I need to go back to Ironforge and list some things. See what they're going for.
It's too far away.
No, I will not go back to Ironforge until level 13. I just won't do it. I'm going to consolidate my trip. I spent all day yesterday running back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, and it's not the worst thing you can do, but I have an errand to do there at level 13, so I'm just going to stay out here. I'll go clear out some backspace. I can vendor some whites and stuff. May try Night Elf. The only thing about Night Elf is that you are pretty much trapped in Kalimdor. You don't have access to 2 starting zones like the humans and the gnomes and the dwarves do. Because if you want to get to the human gnome dwarf starting area as a Night Elf, you have to run through the wetlands, and that's an exceedingly dangerous thing to do. So you can level, but you're probably going to stay out there for like a good long time. Yeah, it was something that I hadn't thought of before. I hadn't really considered that about Night Elves on Classic Hardcore. Because like on regular Classic, I just kind of like made a Night Elf and I was like, all right, I guess I'll do the run. You can always corpse run it over there, but there's no corpse running here. I'm offering free healing pots in the Say channel, because otherwise I'm just going to vendor the extra ones. Maybe not. Anybody? Healing potions? Yes? No? Can I give? Nice. I worry about the level 8s out here. They're in danger. You can swim. Not bad if people are clearing murlocs on the beach. Takes a while to swim. I am still on a Hearthstone break. It's the one thing I haven't relapsed on yet. New patch. Super fun so far. Yeah, I heard there was a new season. I'm a bit salty because last season I ended up paying for a season pass and then I quit like really shortly after there because I'm silly and I didn't see my own future, I suppose. Gives me Stardew Valley vibes. Here, take this thing. Sprint. I'm just glad they took it. I was trying to give a Hellstone to a player. I don't know if I can trade Hellstones to... I thought I could. I tried to give one to somebody the other day and they just wouldn't take it. I mean, maybe they were doing like a solo self-found. Okay, let's clear up a little bag space. I'm keeping the greens though. I've got 3 greens that I can hang on to and sell. Maybe I should get myself some... Maybe I should train first aid. Where do you train first aid? Do I have to go to Stormwind for that? I feel like I might. And then I have 15 of these healing pots on me. Can I give you some of these? You want 5? Who else wants some? You're AFK. I don't want to just vendor them, you know? Those are useful. They're life-saving. Karanos has a first aid trainer in the inn? Okay.
How are you?
I'll have to hit that up. I guess I'll keep 10 on me. 10's reasonable. Early in the season, like learning all the heroes, easier to do without the season pass. Oh, I see what you're saying. I don't think I ever thought of it that way. Yeah, even if I don't use band-aids, I can at very least vendor them. And maybe I will use band-aids. Could do. Need a tote bag. Gonna buy lots of pens and notebooks. Fun. I love tote bags. I have like a strong reinforced canvas tote, and it's my everything bag. I buy groceries. I take it shopping to pet stores. I take it to the beach. I take it fishing. It is the all-purpose tote bag. I use it to carry my slippers over to family house if I'm like gonna go visit, so that my feet aren't cold when I'm visiting. Oh, not fun. Have to redo math. Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, I hope the pens and notebooks at least are fun. Yeah, may as well do this one. And English. It's England. Cool. The double leopards. How are we doing? Are we getting there? 75%. 3/4 of the way through this level. This has been a very slow level. I have been live for 2 hours and 24. Have I? What? No, no way. Oh man, it's 20 after 11 a.m. I have not been watching the clock. Also, I have not been watching my health. Yikes. I have been live for way longer than I thought. Here's a perfect. Oh, no. Not that one. There's always more. I'll get the respawn. Time flies when you're having fun killing mobs 2 to 4 levels below you. Yeah. Oh, that one's still worth 66. I need to make another defense file, actually. My armor file's down, and I feel like I can tell. Elixir of minor defense. Get another hour out of that. 12-hour stream, let's go. Just one more quest. Forgot I stopped my microwave at 1 minute. Thought it was 1 p.m. Yeah, it's... Time does get away from me a little bit when I'm doing stuff like this. I love a good mindless grind in MMOs. I'm kind of thrilled to have like a good excuse to just hang out and kill 200 leper gnomes. Because you never know what they're going to drop. Every loot is a mystery. It could be anything. Plus it's all experience that I desperately need. Checking the character sheet, how much damage this reduces? Oh, let me see. Carefully. Character sheet, armor. Against a level 12 attacker, my total amount of armor is reducing 18.8% of the damage. Which I think is pretty good. Okay, alright, double pull, double pull. Oh, I see. Single pull. Thank you. Yeah, this is how I play Dark Souls too. It's like no fun to watch, but it's very satisfying to do. It's just to be extremely safe. To pull things very safely, as close to one at a time as you possibly can. I would grind levels before I would move on from checkpoint areas. I would like farm the entire level and just reset it and farm it and reset it and farm it and reset it like repeatedly for ages, because you could eventually get much stronger and then I would feel safer in the newer zone. Okay. Thought you were doing this to infuriate viewers. Why is it working? Nah. I don't think anybody's even particularly bothered. I'm alive. That's the best thing about hardcore is like if this was retail, people could be like, come on, grow a spine. You know, this is extremely boring. What are you doing? And it's true that it is arguably just as boring, but I have such a good reason for being safe. And I'm still alive when, you know, Chicago Bears has fallen before me. Last words, GG. that so far so good. It's working. Actual book, correct print of any given books, yeah. When I was in school, it was all physical books, and there were many of them, and they were heavy. Your backpack would just be bursting at the seams. It was awful. And a lot of kids, like, walked home, right? Or, like, had to walk between buildings, or had to, like, you know, tote those things pretty far throughout a given day. Man. I don't know if I would be young. I don't think I would be young in today's day and age. I think that I had it much better being young in like the early 2000s. But being able to carry around like a laptop or a tablet or something with all my books on it would have been a lot better in that case. Yeah, I think it depends. I'm sure it's not universally on digital, but I'm sure many of the things are available. I have to begrudgingly admit this approach is pretty close to optimal. It's a high praise coming from you. Worked on campus, would stash my books at work. 82%. We're getting there. This is going to go so much faster in one more quarter of a level when I get the wand. Given that I'm like 33 silver up, I probably could have just bought a cheaper, worse wand. You know, like dropped the 10 silver and then caved and then spent another 20 silver for a better wand at 13, but that's okay. This is good. This is good. It's working. We're doing great. I'm gonna eat another piece of food. Get another 15-minute buff. Hi, Hazel in chat. Hello, Colt. How are you doing today? Am I getting my Voidwalker at 13 or 14? My plan currently, get to 13, get my wand off the auction house. Go to Elwyn Forest. Like, take the tram, go to Elwyn Forest. Take a little look-see at the area where the quest is. See if is it busy. What are the surrounding mobs like? Because I also have the princess quest there. 14 would be even safer, but I don't know how gross grinding to 14 would be. We'll have to see. Once I get my wand, I'm certainly going to be doing a lot more damage than this. That's not what I wanted to do. I'll certainly be doing a lot more damage than this when I have my wand. So we may be able to grind 13 to 14 in Elwyn Forest and then train Drain Life and then go do the blueberry thing. I'm going to use my Hellstone. Agony is a very long dot. Agony basically never falls off anything. Buying every wand on the auction is quadrupling the prices. Hey, if you have the funds for that, good on ya. Ugh. Alright, we're getting somewhere. We're gonna make a new Hellstone. Yeah, Agony's very backloaded. It does a lot more damage at the end of its cast time. It's pretty cheap to cast, though. So I probably shouldn't spend the mana to cast it. But it's nice if something's like running away because I know that the Agony's not going to fall off before that mob dies.
I'm out of range.
Level 10 priest. Teldrassil. %. Even Immolate is a 15-second dot, which is a lot longer than how long I'm fighting these for typically. Oh, Disciple's Cloak. 42. Yeah, I'm wearing one of those. 42 copper. Yeah, you can life tap, but you want to be careful with it. Let's take this one off their plate, shall we? Yeah, Agony and then Wand is gonna be the move. I'm really excited for that Wand. We're pretty close. We're pretty close. I'm holding out for the good one. I missed my window of value for getting the lesser magic wand at level 5. And I'm saving up for the greater that I can use at 13 instead now. Can't wait to see if Periwinkle, the mage, pops up on Deathlog. Can't tell how far I'll go. There's only one way to find out. Wand and Pet Attack macro. I have Pet Attack currently macroed into my Immolate. But yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Because then you could just find some nice easy mobs, right click, and then just like chill. In the meantime, though, as long as I'm using a dagger, I'm getting to really bond with this offhand fish. I caught a 10-pound mud snapper and I've been wearing it because there's no reason not to. I only know daggers and wands right now. I don't have a wand. Oh, I do have a wand. I just looted a fire wand. Yeah, okay. Let's use that for a little bit. You can sell them, but they don't sell for that much. That's funny. I just looted a wand. Here, let me get my wanding button out. General, shoot. Here, let's dot them both up first. Immolate, Agony, and now wanding. We'll keep an eye on our health. But yeah, I'm gonna have to build my wand skill up anyway. Maybe this will make it more exciting when I first get my
I can't use that item yet.
I'm using that Hellstone. And then I'm gonna make another Hellstone. That's so funny. Save the monies, praise the sun. Yeah, I still want the better wand because the fire wand is a pretty low-B wand. It's not super good. But this is a great way for me to get my wand skill up because my wand skill is quite behind my dagger skill. I'm 57 of 60 in daggers, and I only just picked up the wand. I can't believe I looted one. That's so funny. Poor little off-brand wand. I like how she's really doing it with her whole back. This could be a health potion situation. But at least wands aren't vulnerable to spell pushback either. I want to get, I want to go into Keranos. And I want to get in Keranos I want to get first aid training in Keranos. I want to use all this linen that I've been getting. Did you see that last death? Level 20. Don't get dead. Last words. Not gamer enough. Died to drowning in Darkshore. Drowning.
That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharged.
Made a Night Elf Druid. See the name Lataria pop up. That's me. 8.7 DPS, 9 to 17 fire damage. Yeah, it's really nice just having any wand, honestly. Died at level 16. Defies Disarm my warrior. Got stunned running away. Used potion and everything. Be careful in Westfall. I'm very afraid of Westfall.
Not ready yet.
I have great fear of Westfall. I've seen a lot of people go to those Defias. I'm gonna be careful getting out of here. If you're not careful, you can get in trouble. My health pot's on cooldown. I do feel like I'm killing them a lot faster now. I'm not spending as much time in Yeah, ton of macro pet attack to shoot.
That spell isn't
As long as I'm immolating before, I'm happy to kind of pull with an immolate / pet attack.
that's still recharging.
Hey, level 13! We did it! We did it! Plus another soul shard so we can replace that hellstone. Defias anything, make sure they are green! Congrats! Thank you. Alright. I am gonna take some more stam for that talent point. Get my health up even more. I'm also gonna save a little bit of time and use my Hearthstone to skip back to Keranos. It's not that far of a run, but oh, man. 35 silver on me, plus a bunch of greens.
Great to meet you.
Where is... I'm going to poke around, but where am I looking for to get first aid in here? Thank you. It's in the inn, right? Oh, physician. This guy. I'm right there.
Well met.
Train me in first aid. 1 silver, you betcha.
Keep your feet on the ground.
And then linen bandages, they vendor for 10 copper. Whereas like a regular linen vendor's for what, 13? Auctions for 17? So regular linen seems like a downgrade if you were just going to vendor it, but band-aids might come in handy. Item prices coming from Auctionator. It's just based on the last time that I saw an auction house and scanned it. I haven't even done a full scan, but I did look at linen because I was selling some linen myself. These give back 66 damage over 6 seconds. That kind of sucks. I think I'm going to vendor the linen, the regular ones. The heavy linen I might use. Maybe those are the ones that were profitable.
What's on your mind?
Heavy linen, 40. They sell for 20 copper each. Wildkid's putting in work too. Another no more luck. Died once to drowning, once to fatigue, just to see what would happen. Ever since then, just been paying attention. Fatigue usually gets me when I try to be all cocky and go somewhere that I probably shouldn't have gone in the first place. Keep a few on you. I'll keep some. I think I can maybe get to heavy linen and start making those. Those seem a lot better. Pick the easy way out, make a hunter. You should do it. You should give it a try, see how far you get. Hunter's not the easiest, though. It's not the hardest either. Warrior is the hardest, but Hunter's like solidly middle of the pack, I think. Rogue mages and paladins, I think, are the safer classes. Don't get your pet until 10. Yeah, and 10 takes a long time, too. Hunter before pet's rough. I did like that it was very, like, auto-attack based. You know, you just get your best weapons. You get your best ammo that you can afford. I liked that about Classic Hunter, is that I wasn't really mana managing. There is mana, but for the most part, I was focusing on just pet and auto attack and weapon damage. Okay, silver, learn that.
Be good.
And now I can make the good ones. Yeah.
What's on your mind?
I think it's still not profitable to vendor them though. If I can vendor those for 13 copper each, it doesn't check out. But the heavy ones I'll keep handy because those are much better. I'll put that on a bar.
I have the finest wires in the land.
And then I want to sell the regular ones. Clear up a bit of space. I'll make a couple more beer-basted boar ribs, just because it's the only buff food that I can do right now. Or at least that I have the mats for. Once I can get coyote meat, I can start making coyote steaks for 4 stamina spirit, but for now, this is what we got.
Well met.
I wonder how safe it's going to be for me to grind coyotes in Westfall. I'm not ready to go to Westfall yet. Alright, off to Ironforge. I'm going to buy a wand, a better wand. I'm going to see if I can sell any of these weapons. I have 4 green weapons. Agi dagger, Agi one-handed axe, strength sword, strength one-hander sword. Oh, you know what? I need more vials too. Actually, I need alchemy training as well, but like how much silver do I think that I have? Because I'm alchemy 60 of 70 right now. I mean, I guess I could have bought vials in Ironforge. It's fine. Anti-venom and first aid. Okay. That's a good idea. Got my mage higher than 30 in classic recently. Don't remember what else is good. Let me get my clipping ready for the buying of the wand. What was it, like 90 minutes of grinding just to get that last level? Maybe 2 hours? Oh, man. Let's get, not many.
Watch your back.
38 silver. I'm going to buy the wand first before I try and post any of these things, because posting fees are pretty brutal. Oh, hang on. I got some gold from the mailbox. Oh, another warlock. Killed by a gore tusk in Westfall. Oh, Westfall at level 11, I wouldn't. That's scary. Just because you can do something doesn't mean you should. Oh, nice. Yeah, so I got another couple silver from that linen cloth that I got before. That brings us up to 42 silver. I mean, I'm not going to keep it for very long, but that's almost halfway to a gold. Boar too strong. Oh, man. We gotta walk all the way into town before we can buy this thing. Come on, Zigmat. Zigmat's lasted a lot longer than I thought he was gonna. I wonder if I'm gonna feel safe enough to be able to do the blueberry quest. We'll have to see. How did sliced bread die? Grey Mist Coast Runner, last words, TY. Aw. Night Elf Rogue died to Darkshore and died in Darkshore to a Murloc. Those Murlocs go hard. Oh, man. What's it gonna be for me? When's it gonna be my name on this list? I feel so invincible. I know it's not true. I know it's not true. I just feel so, I don't know, safe. Just because I'm, you know, we're how many hours in? We're 10 hours in and I haven't died yet. I think that hubris is going to be the death of me. I think I'm just going to get too brave, too cocky. I'm going to assume that I can never die. And then it's going to be a real problem. Best last words. feel so much more safe with a Voidwalker. Maybe that's going to get me into trouble. Maybe I'm finally going to get my Voidwalker and then assume that I can get into all kinds of new hijinks, and then I'm going to get myself into trouble with the aforementioned hijinks. I don't know if you need to have your add-on installed to appear here. I don't know. Warlocks can get the blue tanky boy at level 10, but the quest is a little bit dangerous, so unless you have help, it's probably advisable to wait. I've ground a couple of levels past that to give myself a little bit of a buffer. Yeah, you can party up. I've chosen not to so far for the most part. I haven't done any group questing. But you can. No soulstone, you're dead. Don't fall in the lava. Don't fall in the lava. I want them to install railings here. Alright, auction house over this way. I can't believe it's quarter to noon already. Time goes so fast when you're grinding leper gnomes. I don't know if it was any fun to watch, but it was a lot of fun to do. So I want the greater magic one, that's why I'm here. And I want 19 silver. Yeah, they're basically 20 silver each. So it's a question of... Oh, it doesn't say who made it. I guess we'll find out. And then, really? On the auction house for 10 silver? I mean, that's... Hey, it's only 1 silver deposit. It's 5 silver if you can sell it. It's like a pretty good sword for pretty cheap. It's not worth it to sell these greens. You can get like 2/3, 3/4 of that price without having to risk your deposit just by vendoring them. It makes me kind of want to know if I can buy like a... if I can afford like a green weapon for myself. If I could afford a staff. I know I need to train the weapon skill still, but if I could afford a staff. Are any of them usable yet? Let me see. Usable only. Search. Really? No use. Oh, it's because I don't have it trained. Let's sort by level. I'm level 13. So there's a Riverpaw Mystic Staff. That's a really good one. It's 90 silver though. I'm too broke for that. I have, what is it? What am I gonna have? Like 20 silver? $13. So no, I can't afford anything. Oh, that's kind of cool. There's a conjuring staff. Can't afford any staffs. There is a grate before you hit the lava there. That is true. That's a good point. What else did I want to do? I was going to just vendor these greens. Who posted that? Scrooge McDuck. Okay. I need to pick up my new wand and equip it. I'm going to vendor these greens.
I'm out of range.
I guess, you know what? It's probably staves being super in demand. Like, people can probably get away with charging that much just because of all the mages. All the mages that are trying to level. It's like it seems to be one of the best classes for Hardcore Classic.
I've the finest wares in the land.
Alright, so good job, Fire Wand. Thank you very much. So that did 8.7 DPS in the Fire Wand that I had. And then this new one that I just bought is 17.5. It's much better. And then we're just gonna vendor all this stuff because doesn't seem worth it to try and post it. 37 silver for me. That's gonna vanish in a hop, skip, and a jump though once I start paying for like weapon training and even alchemy. I want to go to Stormwind, but first I want to go to Tinkertown. I want to do a little bit of alchemy training. I know they have alchemy trainers in Stormwind too, but Transmog Roulette is all the things with the all the things random command /ATT random. Should I take the tram? I should probably take the tram. Save myself 50 copper. And however long the flight path takes. Got all the minions at Golden Hearthstone Anomaly. So crazy. Alchemist gnomes. I can't even see on top of the table. Those are the ones. Yeah, I want to see what else I can train with alchemy. That's probably a big gold sink right there. But it just seems so worth it. Like, the stuff is so good. How's my herb doing? I might need herb training as well. Oh, it's not my spellbook. It's in my skills. So my character sheet, skills. Herbalism. 71 to 75. So yeah, I need herb training also. I know where the herb trainer is in Stormwind at least.
You got my attention.
So, do I want to make mana pots? Lesser healing. 10 silver for lesser healing. Ooh, maximum health. Yeah. Minor fortitude. That seems good. Earthroot and Peace Bloom. I'm not spending that right now. I'll spend it later. That's pretty cheap. That's worth Mage Royal. Minor mana, fine. Fine.
Hey, good.
I'm not training that lesser healing though. You can't make me.
Hi, how are ya? Be
Is
seeing
this
you.
on a pint?
Can
Up
I
with
help
you.
you?
5 silver for Journeyman Alchemist. Yeah, okay.
Right.
Always public transport over taxis, man. Reduce the chance of alchemy experimentation exploding. Technically, yeah, you can reduce it by putting knowledge points into experimentation, but it's like so not worth it to do that. You just experiment until you explode every time you log in, and then just wait out the cooldown, honestly. And then for what I focus on selling, I sell anything that is profitable. I guess I should go over there. I sell anything that I can make a profit on. Can you get hit by the tram? That would be brutal. I don't think you can, but I'm just gonna stay where I am. How do you get across there anyway? Oh, you can walk across the end over here. But yeah, anything profitable. I haven't been making anything recently, but that video has shows my whole method and process and everything. Killed by a train.
Need assistance? Alrighty then.
Yeah,
Be
Can't
seeing
bother.
you.
this one should be here next. Come on, Zigmat, we're going. We're going to Stormwind. Have you taken the train IRL before? I've been on a train at a train museum. The train on Vancouver Island has not been in operation in a long time. I've been on the SkyTrain in Vancouver. I've never been on a real proper train, no. There aren't any in operation locally. There's every now and then they kick up a fuss about, oh, we should get this up and running again, because there is some old infrastructure in place, but it would need a lot of I don't know, updating or something. Partners in hardcore saw the following last words. Oh dear. I take ferries, though, sometimes. If I need to go to a different island or need to get to the mainland, you take the BC ferry. You know, when they're not canceled. When they can find enough people to run the thing. We're going this way. Yeah, I think if I was going to take a train, it would be more of like a vacation thing. You know, I've traveled to somewhere where they have them, and it's like a land version of a cruise. All access pass you can get. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. When they're actually working. All right, we made it to Stormwind. I want to train... What do I want to use all my silver for? I got my wand, which was the main thing I was saving up for. I want to make sure that at level 14, I can afford the 9 silver for Drain Life. I think I'll be fine, because I have a whole level, and I'll probably make some gold in the meantime. Where is Mr. Staff Trainer in this city? I'm going to look that up. I'm going to wowhead that. Wu Ping is his name. He is a human in Stormwind. He's a weapons trainer. I think he's like sort of trade. Yeah, he's trade district-ish. It's going to cost me 10 silver, I think, but I want to train staves and then maybe also one-handed swords just so I have it learned, you know. Oh no, I lost all my chat windows. There we go. There we go. Next to the auction house. Yeah. Cross from the auction house. Okay. Thank you. I want to do that. I want to go try out this wand on some stuff. What time is it? It's 11:53. I'm almost done for the day. I want to go poke my nose over at the Blueberry Quest area and see how I feel about it. I'm a lot stronger than I was. I'm stronger than I was. I'm level 13 now. Up from 10. I've got an awesome wand. Here, we'll even macro pet attack shoot. We'll make that one. That's a good idea. Change. Let's get a nice icon. How high is your monitor? Seems like you're looking at the ceiling. I mean, sometimes I am looking at the ceiling. There could be spiders up there. Monitor should be about eye height, though. I think my camera is a little bit... My camera angle might be a bit funny. Or maybe you're just pulling my chain. /shoot or /cast/shoot? Yeah, we'll find out. That's a good question. I actually don't know. Hardcore Classic here to stay? Oh, yeah. I think that the activity on it is going to be very front-loaded. Everybody's playing right now because it's current, it's trendy, it's kind of like a community thing, and I think the servers are sticking around. People certainly will play, but the era of it being popular and active is probably a bit limited. You got spiders? Oh, there's spiders. The night biter. You have to watch out for the night biter. Okay, so the auction house is like there. The armory. That's arsenal. That seems reasonable. Where is he? Hello. Yeah, he's got no shirt on. That's right.
Light be with you.
He's also wearing flip-flops. I'd like some weapon training. Staves, swords. Oh, it hurts. It's so expensive. But I know it now. I know it forever. And I broke. 7 silver. Oh, hang on. I need to mail that to Jans. 7 silver. That's all I got left. Oh. Bold choice for a weapons trainer. Yeah, the open-toed shoes. Not very workplace safe. Send mail. He might have that one already, but who's to say? Pickles 919. Thank you for the 27-month resub. Appreciate it very much. Watching on YouTube for years. Good to see you live. Finally, welcome. This is just the end of my normal time slot. Oh, somebody else with one. See, they got theirs level 10, but they've most likely grouped up for it. Welcome. All right, it's finally a green quality quest. Also, Princess is in that same area. In Elwyn, this red spot right here. That's where the Warlock Blueberry quest is. You don't know that they grouped up. That's true, but they did have another player with them. I think that it's probably not impossible, but difficult to solo it at level 10 unless there's somebody else there clearing mobs, whether they're in a party with you or not. You assume that because you're afraid. You're right. That's true. That's true. Couple level 1 deaths. Respawn rates if you kill too slow. Yeah. I have a really good wand now. I think I should be okay, but, you know, famous last words. We're just going to go poke our noses around there. We're just going to go sniff it out. What is something you would really risk your one life for? Sounds almost like a philosophical question for IRL. Kitty cat. Last words right now, probably who wants a health pot? That is true. That is the last thing I said. It's overwritten my hold my cucumber water. Maybe I'll say that again. Maybe I'll put that in a macro. Specific macros new. we'll put in alchemy. Last words. / say. Hold my cucumber. Man, my W key is sometimes a bit sticky. I know it's a bit confusing because it's also like the alchemy thing, but now I have a hotkey where I can say that. Oh, if you don't one-shot everything, I'll be so disappointed in the wand. Did it alone at 10. Undead. Don't know if Horde changes difficulty in the Voidwalker. Oh, level 19. Last words. LOL. Okay. Level 5. That's not a worthy mob to train my wand skill on. If I find any 7s or 8s, we'll see how our hard damage feels with the new wand. I do need to get my wand skill up a little bit more. I did improve it some, but we're you know what? We improved it as much as anything else. We're 57 to 65. My wand skill's fine. Yeah, there is Plater for Classic. I don't have a spreadsheet for my Classic add-ons the same way I do for retail. I'm not going to get any experience for this. You know what? I think it is / cast shoot. Because that definitely didn't do it. Human starter zone mobs to level up swords. Pretty fast and safe. There we go. That works. A super wand is a dungeon drop. Would that tempt you? Not worth it. Just too scary.
How are you? Have a good one.
Need a wand in Wrath? Alright, I bet we can do this. We've over-leveled it pretty decently. We've got an awesome wand. I have a health pot. I have health stones. Sulfur leaf. If I find earth root, that's worth going. Here, let's try just the... So yeah, that's just my wand damage. That is really good. Holy moly, that's powerful. Alright, forget the silver leaf. Yeah, I'm gonna try and get the Voidwalker before I go today. I'm gonna try and get my Voidwalker. I want to know what his name is. I want to know Sigmat's older sibling. 3 mobs in the house with her. Yeah. We've got Fear. We've got Curse of Agony. We've got a lot of heals. Sigmat Zagnut. It's possible. I've seen a lot of THAN components of lock pet names. Did we talent point already? I think so. I think I put it pretty insta into Demonic Embrace. I've got a bit more stam. I wish I had an Earth Root handy for a Troll's Blood Potion. So this is the Pumpkin Patch. I also have a quest here for Princess's Collar. Yeah, there's a lot of people here. That is helpful. They're level 7. So there's Princess. She is the 998th deadliest creature in Azeroth. She comes with a couple of mobs as well. I'm going to start with her. And then her entourage. I'm going to dot them all up. And then I'm going to start wanding. Poorly, but what do you do? All right. Her necklace. She's the one I need. I'm gonna let Zigmat get his mana back. Yeah, I think I've successfully made this safe. I know the mobs will pull with her, but that's okay. We're ready for it.
Need to get closer.
Dot. Second dot. Third dot. And then I'm gonna pull back a little.
I can't guess that yet.
I've been gouged. Mildly dicey. Dot. So she's dead. I'm gonna health pot. And we're wanding. Zigmat's dead. They're all down. Let's get Zigmat back. Is this it? What do you mean? I had half health. I got help from friendly local neighborhood players. Alright. 1, 2. Where did she die? Did she die up here? She died in the house. Never doubted you. Gaming. We didn't even use our health stone. Beautiful. I'm not gonna go turn that in right now. That is some questing that we can poke away at later. Is the level 10 quests out there now that we overleveled them? But for now, I'm running my little gnome legs all the way back. We can turn that in Stormwind. We're gonna summon our Voidwalker and we're gonna find out what his name is. It was scary. Slight butt clench. We made it. I'm glad I leveled to 13 and got the wand. I know I probably only got 3 wand hits in, but it made me feel better. Plus, we got the princess quest done. We can turn that in for some experience or something. Get some boots. Do I need them? You know what I do? My feet are... Oh, no, I don't need them. I have good boots. Kevin. Wish me luck. Have to make a delivery to Thunderbluff. Terrified of accidentally falling off the elevator. Oh, be careful. It's happened. It's happened to people. Another kill by the Defies pillagers. Oh, I even forgot to say my last words before I went in. This bar add-on is Bartender. Bartender 4. Blueberry's name is Nutty Games. I joke that Moose's last name is Nutty Games. I don't know. I change his middle name all the time, but Moose. Well, Nutty Games. Or just Games, you know. Mr. Moose Games. Believe in the wand. Give me quite a run back. Get my scroll box back.
Good day to you. See you around.
G600, really weak mouse clicks? Weak mouse clicks, like easily triggerable? Mine seems fine. I've been using them for years. I'm on Skull Rock is my server. I'm Alliance on Skull Rock. Will you be getting your Warlock class mount? Apparently I have to get to level 40 for that. That would be a project. I am level 13 and I'm pretty proud of that. Let's see who... 25 to 60. So there are... Chump John is currently the highest level on our server at 42. Next highest character is another mage at 31. Man, he must just be alone in the Swamp of Sorrows. There's no grouping up when you're the only person in that level bracket. I should try and learn these names so I can be extra aghast if any of them die. Been a while since I caught you online. How goes hardcore? So far, so good. 3 streams in, we're not dead yet. I'm level 13 and I just finished the quest to get my Voidwalker. So I'm walking myself back to town so I can go turn it in. Pup collected tons of middle ways. Is in the way was an early one. Walking on my little gnome legs. Look at her go. Pretty pleased with my alchemy, actually. I don't think I'm going to start running into Mage Royal for a while, but at least I have lots of stuff to keep myself in health pots and minor defense for a bit. And I got my weapon skill training, so I can use stabs and one-handed swords now, which is basically everything that Warlock can do. Warlock only has 2 weapon skills to train beyond the ones that they start with. They start with daggers and wands, and then they can also get one-handed swords and then stabs, and that's basically it. Ooh, that's a cool That's a cool, oh, they're sleeping. They scared me for a second. I was thinking Volpad's kind of a cool, Volpad's a cool imp name. It sounds like a Pokemon. Hi, kitty cat. Alright, Zigmat. You've done good work here. You've come in handy for me. You've cast many fireballs in my service. It's time to meet a new friend. Voidwalkers aren't infinite, but they're definitely better at tanking than imps are in Classic. Hi, sweetie pie. How you doing? How you doing? Interested in getting details to see how you're doing? Not really. Especially when details for me is usually a way to measure my performance against other people in group content, like dungeons. And I don't really have any interest in doing group content or dungeons. I think it's just one thing I can just not worry about having. It's a question of, is the mob dead? Am I dead? Alright. Voidwalker voice is so much cooler. Wow, this really is deep in the city. Don't bench Zigmat. He's my best friend. He's done some good work. I can't imagine what I would bring him back out for, though. He was, like, very important for up to this point. And I can't think of any situation where I would rather have the imp than the Voidwalker when I'm not in dungeons, you know, like, especially when I'm soloing. Is Moose missing you? I miss Moose. I went and visited him on my breaks. He's sleeping. He naps in the morning time. He's snoozing after a morning walk. Oh, he was sleepy. He didn't even really... I had a hard time getting him jazzed up enough to go out for a morning walk. He got excited once he got out there, but he was tired. He didn't want to get out of bed. Imp doesn't cost shards? Yeah, that's a good point. Alright.
You need something? See you around.
That quest is so
Be
gross.
careful. For the Alliance.
Call them forth at a summoning circle and subdue it using whatever weapons. Use the magic of the choker at the summoning
See you
circle
later.
below. Oh, we have to go, like, do it. Okay. Am I ready? I have my demon armor. I got 10 minutes left. I got my wand. We got the big one. We're good. It is blueberry time. Okay. No. Wrong way. Other way. This is a lot of basement. Oh, wrong. More back. There we go. Found it. All right. Okay. Am I ready? I think I'm ready. How awful would it be if the Voidwalker won? I don't think he will, but... I've triple dotted him just for extra safety. There we go. Beautiful. Name is Summon Voidwalker. What are the chances? I got lost again. What are the chances of that? Oh. See, no good comes from having excess bedrooms. Alright, what's it gonna be? It's gonna be something ridiculous. I got too lucky with Zigmat. Zigmat's too cool.
Hey there. Have a good one. Be careful. Have a good one.
It does cost a soul shard. Lucky for me, I have one on me. Alright, what's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? His name is... Thognos. Thognos. Thognos? Impressions of Thognos. I don't think I've ever seen one like that before. You like it? Thog don't care. Bootleg Thanos. Thog life. Could have been worse. 6 out of 10. It's perfect. 3 out of 10. Big Thog. Hard simp for the Thog. Oh, Thog life. That's funny. Excellent. He has 354 health, which is more than me. He can taunt, which I appreciate. It's excellent. Ah, beautiful. Small brain leaves more room for muscles. The Thoginator. Ragnaros' less successful cousin. Ragnaros with a list. Thog jam. Rip. Level 17 warrior. Alright, I gotta go. I am 15 minutes over time. I will be back tomorrow for our final stream of the week. Hazel and the Thog have adventures to go on. I'm level 13. I got a slapping wand. Got a nice kitty cat. Nothing can stop us except for accidents and disasters. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I appreciate your company very much. I hope you have a fantastic beginning to your weekend and a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye.